hitting the button, by the way. And whenever I hit the button, sometimes folks like to join in, Dr. Sonja, and be behind the scenes. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
No, seriously. They like to be behind the scenes. And I have done an entire broadcast before. And guess what? Nobody could hear me. No. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
They didn't tell you?
Well, I didn't ask them. Like, I didn't ask if they could hear me.
Oh, wow.
So I found myself behind the scenes, share to group, behind the scenes, talking to folks, and they didn't know I was even there. So right now, we are behind the scenes. For those folks that are tuned in right now, do me a favor, look right below the video, and just type the words, "We can hear you." Because when we get started sometime, we take about a minute or two and do a mic check. Sonja, while we're behind the scenes, where are you located?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not traveling today?
No, I travel next week. I'll be gone for the whole month of June.
The whole month?
The whole month. I'll be between Canada, back and forth between here and Canada. I'll be in Oakland, California, and I'll see you in Houston.
Oh, I can't wait for Houston. I really can't wait to be there, by the way, and see you, and so many other folks are going to be there. So here's what I like to do. For those folks that are joining right now, Cheryl, Diane, we see you. Thanks for joining. India Brown, we see you. They're on my page, by the way. Thank you for joining. Kenneth says, we can hear you. Look, Dr. Sonja, you've got to connect with Dr. Kenneth. Have you met Dr. Kenneth Thigpen before?
I haven't.
I don't expect you to know everybody, by the way, but she has this cool movement. Dr. Kenneth, make sure you mention the movement you have. She has this movement called Rise Women Network. But really her movement is about hashtag Next Sister Up. And what she goes in to say is that we had Michelle Obama. She was bad before the presidency, and then after, obviously. We have Oprah Winfrey, and she was bad, a bad sister. And we have someone like a Dr. Sonja, who's a bad sister. All right now, go ahead with your bad self. And so her question always is next sister up, that it's time for the next sister to step up. And that's one of the reasons why you're here this evening, by the way. So she's out there, by the way.
Awesome. I'll make sure I look for her. That sounds great. I love the sound of that next sister up. That's
no. When you see her, say, look, Shay said she's got to expose you to her network. You're gonna love it. Hey, Maria Bird is out there. Stephanie Smith, Ann Brown. It is always a pleasure. Cheryl in the house. D. Bowden. Hey, look, do me a favor. For those folks that are tuning in, by the way, you're tuning in right now. Here's what I know. We have nothing but rock stars. And we want to welcome you, every single one of you who are taking time. I promise that this will be a good use of your time. Welcome to The Lab, the #1 business development and revenue-focused late-night show in the country. And guess what? You are here. Want to say a special hello to Dakisha Williams, who's in the house, Sakoni Prince, who's in the house. As you're joining on, do me a favor. I know that you're ready. And I'm going to get kicked off in about 2 seconds. But do me a favor. Look right below the video. And just type these words. Hashtag Next Sister Up. Hashtag Next Sister Up. That's a signal. And men, you can do it as well. Right now, Dr. Sonja is what? Hashtag Next Sister Up. Just say that one. Say hashtag Next Sister Up.
Hashtag Next Sister Up.
She's the hashtag Next Sister Up. When you do that, Delator McNeil said he's in the house tonight. He's in the house. When you do that, Cheryl, when you do that, Connect, when you do that, Takesha, that's a signal to the other sisters and the other brothers that are watching right now and everyone all over the globe that guess what? It's time for what? Hashtag what?
Next Sister Up.
The hashtag right now is going to be hashtag Next Sister Up, because that's what we're talking about. We're going to have a real conversation. So we're going to go and get kicked off. Monica Nettles, I see you out there. You're joining. I see you. India Brown said hashtag Next Sister Up. She's ready to network. Dehila said hashtag Next Sister Up. Maria Bird said hashtag Next Sister Up. Look, they're saying Next Sister Up. Let me go and get started. I'm going to get started in 5. This is the only fun part I have, by the way, Sonja. I get to do the intro.
I know. I love it.
Are you laughing at me?
No, I'm smiling. It's Happy Entrepreneur. I'm happy. 11 o'clock at night. Who else is going to be up this time of night other than visionaries and Next Sister Up for sure?
The visionaries and the hashtag Next sister up. Jason Murray, thanks for joining. We're going to get started. Let me go in 5. They're behind the scenes anyway. 4. Hey, D. 3. It's official time. 2, 1. Let me hit it right now.
That was fun.
Well, it's a great day. Once again, my name is Shay Brown, and welcome to The Lab, the #1 business development and revenue-focused late-night show in the country. And you have none other than the Dr. Sonja Stribling on the other side. Dr. Stribling, how you doing?
Awesome. I'm amazing, and it's great to be here. I'm so excited to share with you and chat and have a conversation, especially this next sister up and what we're about to talk about. I'm excited about that.
You stay excited. Hey, Carla, thanks for joining. She's on right now. You're excited. I'm excited. Here's what I like to do, if it's okay with you. I know we have an awesome lineup. You'll be talking about a topic that really is geared towards entrepreneurs, but professionals can listen as well. Tell us what the name of the topic is. Hey, Lamore Smith, thanks for joining. I think you have it there. Just tell them a little about what the name of the topic is. We'll get into who you are and all the accolades. But as you get the topic ready, I like to take a moment, if I can, Carla, #NextSisterUp. They're typing #NextSisterUp. They ain't playing right now.
That's hot, though. You got to admit, that is really hot. That's good right there.
No. It's hot. It's hot. And I reached out to Connect. I said, look, when she does her program, she got to have you there. She got to have you at the event. That's a plug, you know. Yes.
I hear it. Speak that.
Dr. Cadet, I'm speaking loud and clear. Now, here's what I like to do, if it's okay with you. Hey, Maria Smith, thanks for joining. Look, right now, I want to take a moment, Dr. Sonja, and I like to do something called the Champion's Creed. And it's just the way we start off. It takes about a minute or two, but it's something that my mentor shared with me when I got started over 15 years ago. And it's something that's helped me through good times and bad times. You know, if you're an entrepreneur, there's high highs, there's low lows. And when that happens, sometimes you find yourself, you need to encourage yourself. And then other times you need to keep going. So I'm going to put this up there. Let me see. I don't know if you can see it, but they can see it right now. It's that Champion's Creed. And you can just listen in and tune in and listen. And Dwayne Buckingham, here's the Champion's Creed. Canette, I see your note. She says, yes, Shay Brown, yes. Okay, she's going to reach out to you. Champion's Creed, here it is. I am not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is in direct proportion to the number of times I can fail and keep trying, and keep trying. And keep trying. I'm going to say it one more time. Let me ask Dr. Sonja if she'll just read it. Can you see it, Dr. Sonja?
Yes, I'm going to read it with you as you're saying it.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead and start. I am
not judged by the number of times I fail, but by the number of times I succeed. And the number of times I succeed is in direct proportion to the number of times I can fail and keep trying.
And keep trying, and keep trying. That's the Champion's Creed. What I like to do, Dr. Sonja, as we get started, I want to encourage someone that's out there right now. I want to encourage another entrepreneur, another speaker, another author, another coach, just someone who's out there right now, And everyone do me a favor. Dr. Sonja, you can see Dr. Sonja, but she can't see you. But she can see the comments that are right below in the video. So you look right below the video. And I want you to encourage, inspire someone right now. Hey, Kimberly Manning. Hey, Tony Moore. Tony Moore makes it happen, by the way. She's a great attorney out of Philadelphia. But go ahead and jot these words down. Just look right below the video and just write this. Keep on going. #NextSisterUp. That's a shout out for you, Dr. Connette. Just put keep on going. Now that keep on going is going to encourage the person right now that is going. They're on a high. They're moving as fast as they can right now. Life is going well. But also that keep on going is going to encourage the other entrepreneurs that have some high highs and some low lows. And as you're putting you're writing the words right below the video, keep on going. That's part of the Champion's Creed. And you put #NextSisterUp. That's encouraging a brother like myself. That's encouraging a brother like Sakoni Prince. That's encouraging a brother like Jonathan or a brother like Trevor Otts who's listening right now. They're saying, you know what? It don't matter who you are. Keep on going. #NextSisterUp. Why? Because the best is yet to come. Sonja, take a moment. I know you've been in the military. I know you've been on TV. I know you birthed children. I know you've done a lot. But take a moment and talk about why it's important just to keep on going no matter what. And as you think about that for a second, I'm going to shout out Pamela. She says, keep on going. Cheryl says, keep on going. Tony Moore says, keep on going. Maria Bird says, keep on going. Hashtag next sister up. They're listening. And we're going to talk about making money, but take a moment and talk about why it's important to keep on going. Take a minute or two. And do you mind sharing that?
Absolutely. It's so important because so many people give up. Let's just be honest. I'm not going to do this whole cliche. Oh, it's for my kids. Yes, it's true. We always say that. It's for the generations to come. But it's important just for the best version of you to come out. That's why we have to keep going, because it shouldn't be any other option. But I know others choose everything else. But for those that are listening, and especially here in the lab with you and been listening to you and just found you, it is more important because you get to see the best version of you rise up through all of the trauma, all of the failures and all the things that you do. So it's just so important just to keep going. And the biggest thing, you get to show someone else how it's done.
Ooh, I like to say it. You get to say that again. You get to show what?
You get to show other people how it's done, especially those who knew you before. Now, don't make me go there. Please don't. Folks that knew you before when you were thinking about your business, you were thinking about doing this and you talked about it, and then they see you doing it and they know, especially ones that are close to you, Shay, they know how many times you fail, but just keep on going and showing someone else who may be wanting to do what you do, and let them know, hey, it's okay. It's okay to fail. It's a part of the business. You never succeed without failure.
Wow, you never succeed without failure. Someone do me a favor. Look right below the video. Look right below the video and write these words. You never succeed without failure. Hashtag Dr. Sonja.
I like that. Yeah.
I want you to put this below the video. Just put you never succeed. Hey, Justin Burns, he's on. Hey, Julia Rivers, she's on. Look right below the video. Just a little participation as we get going. We got some good content. We're going to put some money in your pocket. We're going to help you grow your business. But first, we got to slow down, and we got to just make sure that you understand you cannot succeed without failure. And put hashtag at Sonja. I'm sorry, at Sonja, at Dr. Sonja. It's going to be Dr. Sonja, right? At Dr. Sonja. Go ahead and tag her in that. Now, we have a belief here, Dr. Sonja. I know it's your first time joining. I know you may have watched, you may have seen, but we have one belief, and you may see it pop up on the screen, but I always like to share with folks that are joining, like Harry Thomas and Justin Burns and so many folks, Julia Rivia. I like to share with them that and this is why you said you got to keep going. The results that show up in your life are just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. Yes. And that's very important. That's a belief that we have. India Brown says you never succeed without failure. And here's why. The results that show up in your life are just as important as what? The results that show up in your bank account. And sometimes, Dr. Sonja, people are chasing the money. And I used to be like that. I need 6 figures. I need to make more money. And what I learned was it wasn't about the money. It's not about the money, but it's with the good that we can do in the world. And I start saying, I got to get results in my life. I've been through a divorce. I got to get results in my life. I've been through a bankruptcy. I got to focus on me. I think it was I think it was Jim Rohn that says, if you change yourself, the world will change. Or someone, I can't remember who said that, but in order for things to change, you've got to change. Hey, Leroy, you've got to change. Look, here's what I like to do. I'm going to do one thing, and then we're going to get going because Dr. Sonja is going to help you get results in your business. It's also going to help you in your life as well.
Yes.
Dr. Sonja, take a moment before we move on. Just talk about why it's important to have that balance for folks that are joining right now. Leroy McKenzie is watching right now. Pamela Ursula said you never succeed without failure. Take a moment and just take a minute or two and talk about why that's important and how that's helped you have this career in the military, this career on TV, this career as a businesswoman, a mom, so much that you do. And just take a moment and talk about that.
Well, it's so, I don't even call it balance anymore. It's just harmony across the board in your life and your business. And most people, and I'll share this with everyone listening, how you do everything is how you do anything. Most people think, and I'm going to say that again, how you do everything is how you do anything. Most people think if they make more money, it's going to solve their problems. Hey, I was that chick. Like, if I make more money, I'm good. It'll solve a lot of the problems. But what I realized, it really doesn't. So if you're a fool before money and you get money, you're just a wealthy fool, right? And so more so now it is just sitting back and thinking about not just the money, because the money will change everything. However, who do you become along the way is more important. And so when you mentioned about the divorce and the bankruptcy, I was like, is he talking about me? Because that was my story too. And then looking on the flip side of who I became through all that, what we call failure, to where we call what I would consider success. But it's like I'm just getting there still. But it is more so of who you become. It's not just the money. The money's going to change everything. But it's more important for you to change internally too. Because if you change what you see and the things you think and what you do, your entire environment changes around you. That is a fact. That is not something I read about. It's something that I know for sure.
Wow. This you know for sure. She said harmony, not balance. Pamela wrote harmony, not balance. You got to come back to that a little later. I love that. I love that. That's Dr. Sonja. That's right. Harmony, not balance. Look, let me take a moment, Ron, who's out there watching right now. Cleveland Dixon, who's watching right now. For those folks that are tuning in and joining, we're going to just do one mantra, and then we're going to kick this off because the conversation is you're going to get the master plan to getting more clients. Mm-hmm. Got that? Gaining more, what is it again? Influence. Yes. And building a 6-figure or higher business in what time?
Record time.
Record time. Now, record time for some of you has been the last 20 years. Record time for some of you has been the last 15 years.
We're not talking about taking years to do this. Honestly, this is not about years. And I hope that everybody is listening, that you put on the ears of the future, not the ears of the past. The ears of the past are going to hear one thing. The ears of the future are going to be thinking about, okay, hey, that's something that I need to add to what I do in my business. This is for everyone that's listening.
Wow, the ears of the future, not the ears of the past. Everyone write that right now. Look right below the video. Look right below the video. And these videos go viral. The comments go viral. Dr. Sonja and her team will be able to go back in and they'll be able to see some of the comments and follow. She's focused right now. She's like in the moment. She's here with you. She's over at Happy Entrepreneurs Tribe. She's a member of the tribe over at happyentrepreneurstribe.com so she can see the comments. So do me a favor. She made a comment. She said, focus on, where'd you say again, Dr. Sonja?
You're going to start hearing with ears of the future and not ears of the past.
Focus on the ears for the future, not the ears of the past. We're going to come back to that. That's powerful. Focus on the ears of the future, not the ears of the past. Look, one of the things we like to do as we get started is I love to talk about how you get a fresh start. You get a chance to look at it again. I see you out there, E.R. Spalding. Dr. Pam Love Manning says she's in the house. LaShawna May says I'm in the house. Cleveland Dixon is in the house. They're joining right now. We're going to do one thing, and this is a shout out because we're looking at our ears to the future, not our what? Ears to the past. And we're going to see every day as a new opportunity and build on yesterday's success, but we're going to put those failures behind us and start over. Shay, how are we going to do that in this time before we get going? How in the LL Cool J? Okay, don't worry. Listen to me. Follow me. I want you to imagine for a moment where you were back on December 31st, and you were excited. You had some goals you wrote down on a napkin after a couple drinks, and you said, this is my year. January will be my month. I'm going to change my health. I'm going to change my relationships. I'm going to change my business. You were like excited. I mean, it was like, this is it. Raw. You couldn't wait until January 1st. And that excitement, that energy with the actions you were going to take, I want you to step back and visualize those actions right now. Visualize where you were. Even if you was in the bed like me, I wasn't partying. I was at home. I know I'm at that age right now. I'm in the bed, okay? But before I went to the bed, Sonja, I wasn't partying, but I felt good.
Oh, yeah.
Sonja, Dr. Sonja, I was excited. Here's what I said. And LaShawn May says, Dr. Sonja, you are amazing. Montrese says, you are amazing. Okay. Someone got ahead of me and said, Shay, get to the point. It is January 1st. That's right. Here's what I want you to tell yourself. And we can all do this. I want you to tell yourself this 7 times a day for the next 7 days. 7 times a day for the next 7 days. 7 times a day for the next 7 days. Today is my January 1st. Dr. Sonja's going to give you some things to do in your business. Think about those actions you're going to take. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. I want you to look right below the video. And write these words. This is just an affirmation. This is just how we're going to kick it off. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. See, you're going to practice activities. You're going to develop habits that's going to improve your mind, your body, and your soul. You're going to improve your mind, your body, and your soul. Why? Because today is my January 1st. Now, anytime you see those comments below, I want you to do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the heart button. Encourage someone else, because you might in the back of your mind be saying, look, Shay, you don't get it. I tried to do this before and I couldn't do it. No. When you wake up and your feet hit the ground, just say, you can hear my name. Today is my January 1st. Dr. Sonja, just say that one time. Let me know how you feel. Today is my January 1st.
January 1st.
One more time.
Today is my January 1st.
Happy New Year! See, you're all at a New Year's party and didn't even know it. Look, encourage someone else that, you know what, your past does not equal your future. You're going to own any bad decisions. You're going to own your mess. You're going to own your mistakes. But Dr. Sonja is going to lay out the blueprint, because today is your what? January 1st. Today is my what? January 1st. Trevor Oz, can you give me a t-shirt that says that? Like, today is my January 1st.
Oh, man, you know how many questions you'll get about that? Well, what do you mean about that?
See, that's a good idea.
You need to put a little website underneath so they can go check it out.
Oh, I got a branding expert on here. Trevor Ott, we got a request. I need a t-shirt. I want to wear a t-shirt. Today is my January 1st. Happy New Year. And that's for all my entrepreneurs. That's for all my business owners. And yeah, we're saying happy entrepreneur, but I don't want you to step back and think that happy means you got to be running around. Because happy as we are, we're not naive, okay? Happy as we are, we understand that every day is not rainbows. It's not unicorns. It's not cupcakes. Hopefully, Dr. Sonja is going to tell you about some challenges that she had in her life. Happy doesn't mean that we as entrepreneurs work for free. Dr. Sonja is going to talk to you in a little while about what you need to do to build your business and serve others. Happy doesn't mean we're always jumping up and down with a big smile on our face. And it certainly doesn't mean that we don't screw up and we don't own our mess. But we believe in redemption. We pick ourselves back up and we keep on going. Today is my January 1st. Today is my what? January 1st. Today is my what? January 1st. Today is my what?
January 1st.
That's right. Today is my January 1st. Happy New Year to everyone out there. Everyone hit the heart button and just say Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Now look, Dr. Sonja, the master plan. You've got this master plan and you're helping people. Take us back for a moment, if we can, Dr. Sonja, in all seriousness. And I know I got excited. I couldn't help it because it's like my January 1st. When you hear those words, what kind of resonates with you? When you tell yourself that today is my January 1st, what goes through your mind? And then we'll get into this business stuff.
All I think about when you say my January 1st, because I remember the game plan. I start planning in August for my January 1st. And I just remember that I said I wanted to accomplish this, this, and this. And it all happened before January 1st, only because I was thinking what you focus on, manifest. So, let me go back to that one. What you focus on, manifest, whether it's good or bad, either way, that's what you manifest in your life. And so I just really, when you say January 1st, it's like everything that I want every single day is happening right before my very eyes. And I get what I say. I get what I speak. It manifests in my, oh, so you're going to take me somewhere else. I'm not going to go there.
We're going to get to the good content, but take another minute and just go there for the folks. I know you're going to lay it out on them. I get that, but there are folks right now that are listening. They're there. Dr. Pam Love Manning says, today is my January 1st. Malo says, today is my January 1st. Spalding says, today is my January 1st. Just go there for a moment, and then we'll speed up. Don't worry about that. But just take a moment, just be transparent. Is that okay?
Yes, absolutely. It's just more so of the life, I would say the journey of an entrepreneur versus a business owner. And to me, it's different. And I made a decision. Oh, yeah. I made a decision just for me as an entrepreneur. You always hear the stories of entrepreneurs. Even when you go and Google entrepreneur, it shares something, and it's not always this. It doesn't say happy, but I'm glad you added the happy, because you can be exactly what you think about. But I wanted to be a business owner, meaning I took my business serious. I wasn't in this hustle game. I made sure that I had price points of a business owner and not someone who's just trying to get paid and look for clients and things like that. So when you say January 1st, I just thought about, I'm going to be a business owner. I'm no longer just going to be an entrepreneur. I'm not going to be struggling for my clients. My clients will be looking for me. Clients will be falling out of the sky because they will know where to find me, and I will make myself visible to them, and also knowing what I'm worth.
You know, I love what you're saying, being paid what you're worth, clients looking for you, not you looking for clients. We're going to talk about that. That's really powerful. You know, one of the things I've been sharing with the audience, Dr. Sonja, and you've been doing this for a while. You work with folks and you've helped them build businesses. You help them keep their families. You've done so much. You've learned discipline, you learned commitment. You've served our country. Thank you so much for serving, by the way. And thank you for all that you're doing. So you've done it for us. And one of the things I did is I had this revelation as I was going through challenges and just trying to get this entrepreneur thing right. And I started teaching and thinking that it was always about the money. And I told myself one day, look, Shay, don't chase the money, add value, and the money will chase you. Let me say that again a little slower, just so y'all let that sink in. Don't chase the money. Hey, Laura Lewis. Hey, Harvest. Don't chase the money, add value, and the money will what? Chase you. And that's a Shayism I love to say, but I had this epiphany. And I started seeing that it's not about me, but it's about the people I'm called to serve. It's not about the boat. And yes, I've had the boat and I've lost the boat, but that's happened in my life. But I wanted a boat at one time. I wanted to have this yacht. I wanted to have this 63-foot yacht. Don't worry, topic for another time. I wanted a bigger house. I wanted a cool car with a drop top and 2-seater. And I thought that's what it was all about. And it wasn't. What I understand is that we all have a vision. And I understand that as entrepreneurs and as salespeople, we're not really in sales, that we, at the end of the day, we are all visionaries. And we have a vision for the people that we are what? Called to serve. And so I started developing this mantra, Jeanette. I started giving this mantra, Harvest. And the mantra was that sales really allows us to develop the resources necessary to support the vision. Now, you have a vision for yourself. You have a vision for the people you were called to serve, and you have a vision for your loved ones. So sales, hey, Amber Woods, sales, hey, Jeanette, sales helps us develop the resources that we need in order to execute the vision we have for ourselves. So they have a vision for themselves. Dr. Sonja has a vision for herself. The vision we have for our loved ones. Some of you want to send your kids to a school of your choice. Some of you want to write the check for your family's mortgage. Some of you pay for health insurance, whatever you do. And then you have a vision for the people you were called to serve. So at the end of the day, you are a sales visionary. You are a sales visionary. And I'm going to ask Dr. Sonja in a moment to give us her vision that she has for the people she was called to serve. But I want you that's listening right now, you that's watching right now, you the winner, you the game changer, you the world changer, you the champion, because only champions show up here. Only winners are here. Only those folks that want to make a difference and a dollar at the same time show up. Only those folks who want to have more meaning in the world and make more money actually show up. And that's you. So I want to do something for yourself and for Dr. Sonja and everybody that's watching. I want you to share the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. Shay, what do you say? I'll tell you again. I want you to share the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. This is how you're going to do it, Jeanette. This is how you're going to do it, Michelle. This is how you're going to do it, Topaz. This is how you're going to do it, Amber. You're going to look below the video. Yeah, these videos do go viral. I get it. But Dr. Sonja can't see you right now. But her team will be able to go back in and they'll see the comments and they'll see. She doesn't care about how many letters you have behind your name. Nobody else cares. They don't care about these big smoozy clients you work with. No one cares. What they care about is your vision. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to look right below the video shade, and you're going to write these words. My vision for the people I'm called to serve is ... So my vision, you're going to write these words. Like, we're going to read this. Like, Dr. Sonja will be able to go back in. She's going to talk about how to have the master plan. Don't worry about that. But first, it's about the vision. You have a vision for yourself, Kimberly. You have a vision for yourself, Talvin. You have a vision for the people you're called to serve. So you're going to look right below the video, Kimberly Manning, and you're going to write these words. My vision for the people I'm called to serve is ... If you're Connect Thigpen, Dr. Connect Thigpen is, my vision for the people I'm called to serve is to help women rise up and be the next sister up so they can change more lives and build their families, which build the communities. See, she has a vision for the people she was called to serve. If you're someone like Sakoni Prince out there, you have a vision. So my vision for the people I'm called to serve is to help them know who they are so they can speak about their story and change someone else's life. See, it's about the vision. So you're going to do that right now. And I'm going to ask Dr. Sonja in just a moment to say, look, my vision for the people I'm called to serve, Shay, is blank, because she has a vision. That's why she's here. She's not here for the money. Look, she didn't ask to write one check. I didn't have to send her a Cash App. There was no Cash App needed. There was no Zelle payment, no PayPal. It was just like, you know what, Shay? I believe in the giver's economy. And the person that outgives the competition, Shay, out-earns the competition. I said, but Dr. Sonja, we have a late night show. It's 11 o'clock at night. So what? I did a Periscope. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. I had over 5,000 people holler at your girl. I said, what? Oh, my gosh. Don't compete with me. Oh, my gosh. It was 1 a.m. That's the late night show.
But that's people thinking about life at that time. You know, they're thinking about what's next and what am I going to do and what am I going to do with this? And I got this bill to pay and I got these kids to take care of. That's when they're up thinking.
That's when they're up thinking. So, Sherry, look right below the video and put my vision for the people I'm called to serve. Anisha, write that below. Now, I'm going to read one or two of these, and then Dr. Sonja is going to share hers, and she'll be able to see you. She can't see you right now. She can see me, but she can't see you. She can only see what you're writing below, but we are all participating. She want to know who she's talking to. Stephanie Smith said, my vision for the people I'm called to serve is to equip women in moving forward to their new normal. Okay, I understand that. Kimberly Manning said, my vision. See, people are going to pay you today if you help them solve a problem today. You are a sales visionary. You got a vision for the people you want to call. So when she teaches this master plan, I don't want anyone thinking, I got to go get the money. No. Sales helps you develop the resources necessary to execute the vision you have for yourself, the vision for the people you were called to serve, so you can make a difference. All right, let me just do a few here if I can real quick. India, she put down, I get my glasses. India put, my vision for the people I'm called to serve is to help them generate generational wealth. Okay, I understand that. D. Bolden put, my vision for the people I'm called to serve is to help them recover old and owed money and secure their cash flow. Okay, we'll learn. We'll get better at these. These are pretty good. Let me see here. Sharia Fortune said, my vision for the people I'm called to serve is to help them rise in the area of purpose, health, and relationship. All right, I don't have time to edit these. I mean, Dr. Sonja is a branding expert, by the way, so she's just listening. And she could probably go in and I could wizard these, but that's not the purpose of the show. Maybe I have her come back and give her branding wizardry. But right now, she just came to serve and help you have the master plan. But she's listening to you. And she's like, okay, y'all need some help. Okay. But they're giving us their vision. So it's no good thing or bad thing. And I'm only doing this, Dr. Sonja, because I want you to know who they are. And when they show up at a networking event and someone says, what do you do? I don't want them to say, I got this and I got that and I got this and I took this class and look at my website. I want to say, no. I got a vision. Yeah. And my vision is to help people. And so let me look here. Amber Woods put, my vision for the people I'm called to serve is to empower people with disabilities to travel more. I am a disabled travel agent and want to show others that nothing is impossible to achieve in their dreams. Whoa, that's pretty powerful. I'll read one more, Dr. Sonja, and I'll get your vision. Cornelia Dawkins put, my vision for the people I'm called to serve is to help them learn to help themselves by taking care of their body, their mind, and their emotions. Look, what you're doing, everyone, I'm going to go to Dr. Sonja now so she can tell us the vision she has for the people she's called to serve and tell us why she does what she does, why she showed up tonight. I want you to look right below the video, and just write these words. My vision for the people I'm called to serve is ... This is your way of being recognized right now in this present moment while we're here. Dr. Sonja, take a moment and tell us what your vision is for the people you're called to serve.
My vision for the people that I'm called to serve are to help those who lack confidence and guidance in the next level of life and business. And mainly helping them use their inner power to ascend to the next level. And when I say power, power is possibilities, opportunity, wealth, worth, and well-being, doing things in excellence, and knowing their responsibility in all of this.
Wow, that is very, very, very powerful. Look, I want you all, as you're doing this, thanks for sharing that. Now, we're going to get to training in a minute, but Dr. Pam Love Manning put, my vision for the people I'm called to serve is to help them finish what they start. I help people make progress, not excuses.
That's good. That's good.
That's pretty good. Dr. Pam Love Manning, we want to hear more. I want to hear more about all this, by the way, but I can't read them all. But I was like, you help people finish and not make excuses? Sign me up for that class secretly. Sign me up for that class.
Not quitting anything else. We're going to finish everything we start from now on.
That's right. Yeah, she's the founder of the Finishers Network, by the way. Jason Murray put, my vision for the people I'm called to serve is to educate individuals and small businesses, make sound financial decisions, and protect their financial resources. Interesting. This is really good. Now, Dr. Sonja, let's get into some good stuff. Now, for those folks that are listening, we're about to get in some training. We're going to teach you the master plan. We're going to lay it out. I know for some of you want to hear this a second or third time. Dr. Sonja is going to mention shortly later how you can connect with her. And here's how you can get the recording. Here's how you can get any notes. We got someone's taking notes as we're going in a moment. I'm getting my notepad out. In fact, I'm not going to wait. Let me get mine out right now. I'm going to take one note. She's going to give us 3 ideas real quick, and then we're going to do some more stuff. But I'm going to get my notepad out. Is that okay? Can I take notes? Okay. I got my notes. See? I'm ready to go, Dr. Sonja.
Wow.
Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me.
It's too cute. It makes me want to start typing myself.
It's cool, not cute. Cool. We like to use the cool here. No, we use the word cool. We don't use the word cute. We use the word cool. Cool.
Ladies, we know this is cute, right?
No, it's cool. This is not cute. It's cool.
Okay. It's cool. Okay, got it. That is too funny.
I got to help her with this language out here. Okay. I got to help her with the language. So, before I do this, let me tell them how they can get the recording of this, and there's no charge. It's my gift to you and the notes. Dr. Sonja's gonna do some amazing things, but first, this is what I want you to do. Let me make it easy for everybody right now. You're gonna, under the sound of my voice, I'm gonna do this one time, and you have an opportunity to look right below the video. This is not for a revenue meeting. This is so you can get the recording of this call. You can get the notes for the call. You can make sure you get the bonus gift for this particular broadcast. You're going to text the word revenue. Look right below the video. Jeanette said, yes, it's cute. What the heck?
Exactly.
Dr. Jeanette said it's cute. What the heck?
Cute. It's cute.
I've lost total control.
It's going to be cool when you put some notes on it. That's what it is. When you start putting notes on it, it's going to be hot. It's going to be popping in. But right now, it's cute. It's cute.
Why don't I just turn it over to you?
Oh my goodness.
This is so much fun. This is cool. Hey, Tristan Sutton, he's out there. Daryl Johnson's joining. Look right below. Look at the screen right now. Take out your cell phone. I'm going to make sure you get the notes and the bonuses that go along with this. Look, there's no money needed. But we're going to help you execute the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. So I want to make sure you have all of the resources. You're going to text the word revenue. Now, you might not make it this whole show. You might have missed some of the stuff. You're going to text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. I'll make sure you're on that VIP. You get the notes, you can get the replay. So look right below, look at the video screen right now. Pull out your cell phone. Don't do it later. Do it now. Text the word revenue. We're going to do something special. You'll get the recording, and you get some behind-the-scenes cool stuff and a bonus gift. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but the universe rewards people who take action differently than those that don't. So look right below look at your phone, text the word revenue. I'm going to do it one time. Text the word revenue to 202-270-1. I'm sorry, that's my number. 202.
I know. There's no like, oh, don't call me directly. No.
This is bad. I'm losing total control. Joy Morgan, you feel me out there. Text the word revenue to get the notes, get the replay, and the VIP bonus gift. No cost, no credit card, no check needed. Text revenue to 202-999-3515. Do that now. 202-999-3515. And once you do that, you'll get a special notice so you can have the replay for your archive, and you'll get the notes. Okay, that's my gift to you. We believe in the giver's economy here at the lab. The giver's economy states the person that outgives their competition out-earns their competition. The person outgives their competition out-earns their competition. And in fact, Dr. Gina showed up. Dr. Gina Bell just joined. Hey, Gina. Dr. Sonja showed up for one reason and one reason only, and that is to give you the resources that you need so you can execute the vision you have for yourself, for your loved ones, and for the people you were called to serve. Dr. Sonja, take a moment first. And some people don't know who you are. They've been to your website. They see all the great things you've done. Can you take maybe a couple of minutes and tell them about your backstory and how you got here? They think someone just plucked you one day and put you on TV. They think you skipped boot camp and you didn't really go through the military. You had some special pass. They think someone just gave you a business and you just stepped into it. You just bought a franchise and all of a sudden you were doing what you're doing. They don't know your journey and they don't know your story. And I know you came to teach the master plan, but I think it's so important. So as we do this, we're going to give Dr. Sonja a digital welcome. I want you to look right below the video, and just put these words: "You're doing great at Dr. Sonja." Just look right below the video, and put "You are doing great at Dr. Sonja." And that's just a signal. You can hit the heart button, you can hit the like button if you can't get there right now, but I want you to look right below the video, and that's like a digital welcome to the lab for Dr. Sonja, who's here to pour into you. So Dr. Sonja, as Gina Bell puts, hey, she's out there. Michael Arena says he loves this. He's out there. He says, hashtag keep on going. He must have went back and hit the rewind button, by the way. But that's cool. That's cool. But right now we're writing, you're doing a great job at Dr. Sonja. As we're rocking and rolling right now and they're hitting the heart button. Some of you are texting the word revenue to 202-999-3515. Dr. Connett said you're doing a great job. Cheryl says you're doing a great job. Joy says you're doing a great job. Silver Rain says you're doing a great job. Gina Bell says you're doing a great job. Monica Nettles Johnson says you're doing a great job at Dr. Sonja. That's right, Sonja. Y'all got it. You're doing a great job. Dr. Sonja, yes. Give us your backstory, and then if you can.
Well, some years ago, at 15 years old, I became a statistic. I had my first child at 15 years old. Gave birth to my first son, who is now 30. He'll be 34 this year. Shortly after that, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time at 17. And I'm sharing everyone this story because most of the time when you hear stories like this is a woe is me. I want to show how God took my mess, turned it into a message, and actually helped me make millions off of just where I came from and some of the things that I was called to do in my life, but I just didn't know it. 17 years old, wrong place at the wrong time, was raped and left for dead, and I found myself very shortly after being 17 years old, a couple of months later, wanting to take my own life. And so, made it through all of that, but it was still there. So I was this young woman, like many women that I know now, that were just lost. And we're still dealing with our past, and we're getting into relationships. We get married like I did. Stayed married 18 years after I joined the military. I met him shortly after that. And we were married 18 years. And during that time, I just remember thinking back over my life of, how did I get here? I got married at 22. We're still a baby. Some of us got kids, that age. And I talked to my children about it. But just moving forward, was in the military, been to Iraq 3 times, combat tours, retired after serving my country for 21 years. And I went through that very quickly so people understand. I didn't wake up like this. I didn't wake up with building my business and understanding who I was. It took me until I was in my 40s to try to figure out who I was. That's a long time. And many of us don't have to wait that long. However, this is what happens. But one thing that I know, Shay, is what happened is once I figured out who I was, that's when my whole destiny changed for me. It wasn't no longer of this 15-year-old girl who had a baby, 17-year-olds being raped, married at 22, deployed Iraq, went through a divorce that really took me out. And less than 3.5 years ago, I found myself on my couch, on my back, thinking about taking my life because I'm just now retiring and I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. I knew I needed more. I knew I wanted more, like many out there. I wanted the more influence. I wanted the more income. I just didn't know how to do it. And so I decided one day that I wanted to live my best life. Even before Live Your Best Life came out, I really wanted to. I just didn't know how. It wasn't taught as a little girl. The youngest of 12 kids, it just wasn't taught. And then I realized that something's got to change. And it was me. Just me. And then I decided, hey, I want to start my own business, not knowing what to do, any of that. And I woke up one day and I said, I'm going to do this. If I'm going to live, I'm not going to live my life that way. I want to live this way. And I just decided that I wanted to be the best version of me, but I wanted to be the best version of me for my children. And I'll say to everyone, as you're listening to me, I decided, and I just realized this a couple of months ago, if you didn't come from a wealthy family, let a wealthy family come from you.
Whoa, say that one more time. You said a lot, but just say that one more time a little slower. And as you're out there right now, Dana Peck, as you're out there, Arlene Spam, as you're out there, Janetta, as you're out there, LaShonda, write those words down. Say it a little slower so they can. Matter of fact, is it okay if I take a note and just put that down? I'm gonna take a note, and I don't mean to interrupt her story because the story is so powerful. But I want to make sure I got this. But I want to make sure that we have an opportunity to take that note down. And then she's going to continue her powerful story. So what was the first note that I need to write down? Say it again.
If you didn't come from a wealthy family, let a wealthy
Don't laugh at my typing. If you didn't come from a wealthy family, what'd you say?
Let a wealthy family come from you. If you didn't come from a wealthy family, let a wealthy family come from you.
Good. Keep on going. Someone do me a favor as you're out there. Write those words down. I'm taking notes here as we're going through this. I can't get all the notes, but many of you can. I want you to look right below the video and just write those words. If you didn't, I'll make that big. Can you see that anyway? Is that too small?
Yes, I can see it. Mm-hmm.
You can't? Okay. If you didn't come from a wealthy family, let a wealthy family come from you. We're here with none other than Dr. Sonja. You can find her at Dr. Sonja, Dr. DRSON. I got that JA.com. And just let that sink in. If you didn't come from a wealthy family, let a wealthy family come from you. She's telling her story. And what I like about it, she didn't come out the gate and saying, go make some money. She didn't come out the gate and say, go sell someone something. She didn't come out the gate and say, go get a new website. She's coming out the gate and saying, here's what you can do. Saucony Prince put, if you didn't come from a wealthy family, let a wealthy family come from you. Wow. Linda Susan. Hey, losers. You bring out the all-stars, by the way. Delator McNeil is back on. Justin Morgan is on. You bring the all-stars out. Linda said, if you didn't come from a wealthy family, let a wealthy family come from you. Back over to you, Dr. Sonja. You're all listening to Dr. Sonja right now. Continue to tell the story.
Well, I say that because folks is like, how does that tie in with your story? Because all my life, all I knew was struggle. I mean, think about what I just told you. And I'm not sharing that with you like, oh my gosh, but so many can relate because we think our past can't really get us to where we really want to go in our future. And I'm telling you that it can. If you're listening to my story, someone told me today, Shay, it's like, but Dr. Sonja, you probably intimidate so many people. And I was like, you know what? That's going to be their problem, not mine, because I know this journey where you come from, unless you want to go back to that place. And I know I didn't want to come back. I didn't want to go back there. So I knew the only way was up. That's all I know. It is no quitting. And you said something so powerful earlier about happy entrepreneurs. And I understand what the happy stands for. It's not just everything is always great. The bankruptcy, some things I left out of that, but it was lost everything. Let's just say that. I lost everything, but I kept my kids.
You kept the kids. That's really powerful. Someone do me a favor. We're going to have her continue to talk about and walk her to the journey of having a successful business. She helps folks, and she gave her vision earlier. She's going to come back and tell that. I know some of you are just joining on. She mentioned the word happy, and you're right. You can be happy, a happy entrepreneur, but happy doesn't mean you're naive. And happy doesn't mean you think every day is about rainbows, unicorns, and, cupcakes. And happy doesn't mean that you pretend you don't screw up. You own your mess, but you put that behind you because your past doesn't equal your future. A happy entrepreneur is an everyday average person that believes they can have results and live a happy life, and at the same time, they can really run a business. So happy don't mean you're jumping up and down. You don't see her jumping up and down, but she's sharing her story with you. But happy does mean one thing, and that is you are here to serve, and there's joy on the inside, not on the outside. Hey, look, here's what we're going to do as we continue moving on. She's going to get into the core part, but I want you to do me a favor. I want you to hit the share button, and I want you to hit the share button, hit the share button, and as you hit the share button, I want you to write these words down that she mentioned earlier, and this is so important. You said so much today, by the way, Dr. Sonja. You said so much today. But I want you to hit the share button, and just write these words, keep on going. Just put now hit the share button. Now, Dr. Sonja is going to talk about her journey, and all through this, she's kept on going. Dr. Sonja, I'm going to come back to you because then you started a business. Take us to how you got there, and then she's going to share a lesson in a moment, and she's going to break 3 things down in a moment. But first, it's important that you understand the backstory. Superman would be some weirdo in tights running around if you didn't understand his backstory. That you didn't understand that. These folks we were looking at, there is a history, there's a story. So she showed up to serve, and I asked her to be transparent, and guess what she's doing? She's being transparent. There's no script. I don't have a run sheet. She's got some questions. We're just here to serve. So Dr. Sonja, continue on. Talk a little bit about how did you transition, because you didn't just wake up one day and do it. It happened. Tell us about that.
It was painful, I'll be honest, because that old thinking, it takes 21 days to form a habit. Mm-hmm. So I was in my 40s, so I'd formed all these habits of what I thought about money and what I felt about life and what I thought it was to be an entrepreneur to a business owner. And everything that I honestly was taught, they didn't talk to us about money. And so I just realized I put myself in a position. It's like, okay, hey, we're going to do this. I had kids, I had babies to take care of. I retired from the military, but I didn't want to work for corporate. I did for 9 long months. Couldn't do it. It was just way too much for me. And I said, let me figure this thing out. And the best decision I ever made was to say yes to my next level. I did it scared. I didn't know what it was going to look like, how it was going to turn out. And I'll be honest, Shay, just the beginning of the teaching, I didn't look at everybody else online. Couldn't do it. It was just too much, because in my mind, which was going to take me to my number one point of this game plan, if it's okay, I had to realize that I was enough. For this.
Should I write that down? Is that like point number one?
Point number one, just going through this journey. For everyone that is listening, you want to make money, you want to make not just money. We're not talking about 2, 3, 4, 5 figures. I'm literally talking about 6 figures or higher. When I decided that I was enough, which is point number one, generated $250,000 in a day.
Hold. You can't just drop that on us. I heard $250,000. Let me write the point down. I heard those words. Now, I get that. Hold on one moment. Okay. Point number one. Everyone write down point number one. Look right below the video. I asked you to hit the share button to share this with another entrepreneur. Don't hold this for yourself. Look, she's not asking for 1 penny. That's not what she's asking for. She's not asking for you to send her a check. She's not asking for you to make a donation. Hit the share button. You believe in the giver's economy. And she's given point number one. She's going to go into detail. This is about the master plan, by the way. Obviously, there'll be a part 2. But let me go into the master plan. All right. What's point number one?
Point number one, realize that you are enough. You have been gifted and born with something. Realize you are enough.
Okay, so everyone do me a favor. Look right below the video and write these words. I am enough. Hashtag Dr. Sonja. That'll be the hashtag. This will be the hashtag Dr. Sonja. You're going to make it easier. Hashtag DRSONJA. Hashtag Dr. Sonja. Everyone do me a favor. Look right below the video. Put point number one. I am enough. I got to change that. I am enough. Okay, I am enough. Jeanette says she's soaking it in like a sponge, by the way. She says, I am enough. Susan said, yes. Letting wealth come from you. Someone else said, you lost everything but kept the kids. I know that's right. All right, now I know that's right. See. Okay, I got. Someone said, Shay, you got to change that. You got. Lashana said, I got to put I am enough. Oh, sheesh. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, all right, continue on. I want y'all to write these points down because I don't want you to be inspired, encouraged, and motivated. Look, Dr. Sonja gets into the business. She gets into helping you brand your business, marketing your business, putting together infrastructure. She just did a fantastic mastermind with a handful of folks that she selects it. Look, she works with those folks that are willing. She told you what her vision was, but right now she is serving. Right now she is giving. So the first thing is, I am what?
Enough.
I am enough. India Brown said, I am enough. I'm going to write that down. I am enough. Okay, continue on to expound on that point.
As you're doing that, can I explain what I am enough really means?
Yes.
Means you don't have to be like everybody else. Means that he gave you a gifting in the business that you started. All of you had what your mission is and who that you serve. And it doesn't mean that there are other people not doing what you do, but they can't do it like you. Nobody can do it like you. No one can be better at being you than you. So you are enough, and you have been called in the business that you're serving in right now for a particular reason. And that's because he knew you could handle that.
Now, I'm not writing handle that. I'm not writing all the notes, Stan, but I'm writing as many as I can. Martrice says, I am enough. Hashtag Dr. Sonja. Amber says, I am enough. They're typing I am enough right below, even as you and I are talking. And as they're doing that, I got to figure out how to get back over here. But some of you want to get the replay of this. Now, first, let me tell them how to get the replay, Dr. Sonja. Then I'm going to give it back over to you. You are serving. You are amazing. You came to give, and I like that I am enough. If you want to get the replay and someone else taking very copious notes, then don't worry. Dr. Sonja going to give you a bonus gift. Don't worry about that. You got to text the word revenue. Now, why am I actually text the word revenue? Because the universe rewards people who take action differently than those that don't. And so for those that take action, statistically speaking, every one of you are not going to do it. You're just not. Okay? There's no credit card. I told you that. No check needed. But this is all about us serving you. Text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. Again, text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. We want to make sure you have all of the resources. You have the recording of this. You'll get the notes of this. And there is a bonus gift, and it doesn't cost you anything. I'm also asking you to share it forward. Dr. Sonja has a business. You can go to drsonja.com. I think that's it. Is that right? drsonja.com. And I want you to read about that. But first, you are a true giver. Yes, you are. I see it in there. Yes, you are a true giver. They're saying, thank you, Dr. Sonja. They're saying, thank you, Dr. Sonja. She just getting started. But I'm going to let her keep going because I can't keep up all night. But let me go back over to you. Let me go back over to you, Dr. Sonja. Let's finish up point number 1 and then kind of walk us through it. Take it away.
Okay, so you asked me on that I am enough. And I said, once I realized, honestly, that I was in that place of knowing I was enough, that's when I generated $250,000 in a day. And when then that was in 90 days of really understanding that, okay, hey, I can do this. And most folks are like, doing what? I just really started taking people through the process of how I overcame my life trauma and really building a business. Only thing I'm saying to everybody here, whether you have a business, and I'm going to tell you really what the master plan is, that the second point is really going to bring it home for everybody. But for me, it was that $250,000 in a day that maybe this does work. Maybe it does. And being able to generate $1 million in 12 months. Coming from the background where I came from, and many of you are understanding where I'm saying you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have this great lifestyle when you were growing up. It's all about who you are now. So being enough and realizing $250,000 in a day, that's not too bad for someone who came from a particular background.
You know, I put that in bold because I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Someone said, look, someone said, I'm smelling what you're cooking in the kitchen over there. Right? Cook on, girl. I got to finish this recipe. I know you tell us how you did $250,000 in one day. But tell us, what's your big why? Like, I know it's not about the money, and you said that so many times, but for those folks that are just tuning in, you're here with none other than Dr. Sonja. You can go to drsonja.com. Amazing, incredible human being first, and an individual who has a heart to give and a heart to serve. And I just asked her, why does she do what she does? Yes, she gave out point number 1. Yes, she talked about making $250,000. Yes, she's earned $1 million in a year. She's done so much, but why does she do what she do? Dr. Sonja, please share the secret. And yes, please share the secret.
I wanted to become someone to someone else that I didn't have. I needed that example. I needed someone that I could reach out and touch. Of course, Oprah at that time was my idol. It was just watching. She was like bigger than life. But then I started realizing it's got to be someone that's right here that I could possibly reach out and touch. And I said, if I can't find her, why don't I become her? Becoming someone to someone else that you didn't have is one of the biggest things that you could ever do for society, for your community, for your family, for the legacy. And when you understand how important that is, it changes the game. This is about, I know we're going to talk about money and all of that, but some folks don't understand if you don't get the internal life piece in check or get it together, you can't generate levels of income like that. But if you do, you won't keep it long. So again, it's more about being the example for someone else that I didn't have. That is my why. The second part is what everyone else, I wanted the legacy. I wanted when I'm 100 years old, sitting in my rocking chair and at my 100th birthday party, got to get that out. And my kids and great grandkids are sitting at my feet and my children are sitting in the kitchen. I want to be able to hear that mom changed it for us, right? coming from a housekeeper and with a 3rd grade education, and my dad was a sharecropper, I wanted it to be different. It wasn't just about the money, it's what we could do for our family and be able to and what can I do for other women? That was my biggest thing, and that's my biggest why now. The money's going to come. If you continue to serve people and solve people's problem, you will never be broke another day in your life.
Wow. You know, with her saying that, here's what I want you to write below the video. As you're taking notes, I'm taking notes. Someone's taking some really good notes. We're going to get those to you. But I want you to look right below the video. And if you haven't written a comment yet, this is not for you. This is for someone else. This is to pay this message forward. The giver's a commie. The person out gives the competition, out earns the competition. Write these words down. Become the example you want to be. Hashtag Dr. Sonja. Now, she said the money will come. She said it's not about the income. It's really about the impact, right? So I want you to look right below the video and write these words. Write these words. Become the example you want to be. Now, if you haven't hit the share button, don't hold it to yourself, okay? Hit that share button. Share this on your page. Dr. Sonja, she's as honest and as real as she can be right now. So you look right below the video and just write these words. Become the example you want to be. Hashtag Dr. Sonja. Hashtag Dr. Sonja. That's a way of you paying it forward and you just doing the part that you can do. And you can be that example. She's walking you through it. She said, you know, I didn't get a silver spoon. Think about your own 100th.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, 100th. Think about when you're 100 years old. I can do that. I went to DC public schools. All right, holla at your boy. Okay, I went to DC public schools. And so imagine you're 100 years old, Amber, and you're at your birthday party. And the kids are there, and the grandkids are there. And at that point, the great-great-grandkids are there. She shared her big why. Become the example you want to be. And then all they're saying is that mom changed it for us. Now, I don't know about no obituary. I don't know about all the stuff they're going to put on a tombstone. I don't know about all the books you're going to do. But that right there is enough. Mom changed it for us. Earlier, I shared something. And it was so important, at least for me. I said that sales helps you develop the resources necessary to execute the vision that you have for the people you were called to serve. Right now, Dr. Sonja is sharing with us, Sheila. Dr. Sonja is sharing with us the vision that she has for the people that she is called to serve. But I said vision really has 3 components to it. Now, just real quick, this is very, very important. She's laying out the points right for you right now. But for some of you who are watching, some of you are listening like, whoa, like she really did it. No, she did it. You understand that sales allows you to develop the resources necessary to support the vision that you have for yourself, for your loved ones, and for the people you were called to serve. And I want you to know that really, I don't work with salespeople myself. I work with sales visionary. You are a sales visionary. If you're watching right now and you're a happy entrepreneur, you have a vision. I want you to think about for a moment what Dr. Sonja was just thinking about just now. And she laid out with us a vision. Now, you have a vision. She's going to help you accomplish this. You have a vision for yourself, right? You're a sales visionary. Take a moment and make a note. You have to make it publicly, but for yourself. What is the vision you have for yourself right now? Yeah. Maybe you want to hire a personal trainer. It takes resources. Dr. Sonja's going to talk about the master plan. Yeah. Maybe you're in a position right now where you just want to make sure you can improve your relationship with your loved one, a spouse, a relationship, and you need to hire someone to help you be able to build those communication skills. I don't know what your vision is for yourself, okay? Maybe it's to do the things you freaking want to do when you want to do them. I don't know. It's not about me. Yeah. But I want you to take another step because sales helps you develop the vision, help you develop the resources to execute the vision you have for yourself, but also the vision you have for your loved ones. One of the things I like Dr. Sonja said, and I don't want you to miss it, and all the wonderful things she did, is she stepped back. She said, you know what? I have a vision for my loved ones. And her vision for a loved one wasn't, I want to buy them a bigger car. I don't know what I'm doing. It wasn't, I want to buy them a bigger car. I don't know what I just did. Oh, that's not her vision. She said, my vision is when I reach 100 years old, my vision is that my kids say, Mom changed it for us. what does change it for us mean? Mom allowed us to be able to go to a school of our choice. Yeah. Mom allowed us to be able to start our own business. Mom allowed us to have the health care we needed to take care of ourselves, so we're in a much better place. Think about for a moment. This is all seriousness. When all the rah-rah is done, the music goes off, the lights go off, and it's just you tomorrow and a computer. Some of you go back and listen to this replay. I want you to write this down. You might not have done this yet. We're coming up on a very important part in the year right now, just a couple of days. Today is already your January 1st. We're not waiting for the 6-month mark. We're doing it now. What is the vision you have for your loved ones? Just write that down. I know for me, my mom, by the way, was in the hospital. I don't know if I told you that, but she was in the hospital, and she was there for 8 days. And mom's okay. She's going to be just fine. I'm blessed to tell you that. But we found out that she has to take some medication because when she stands up, her blood pressure drops. There's some valve that's not operating the way it needs to, so she got to wear compression socks and take some medicine. The reason I tell you that story is that it allowed me during those 8 days to be at the hospital with Mother Dear because I set the business up in a way that it could do that. Now, it's not about me, but let me tell you, there's a check that has to still be written. Yeah. And my vision is that my dad is no longer with us. He passed away in May of 2017, but Mother Dear is still here. So she might be watching. So my vision is whatever you want, Mother Dear. You get all the freaking channels. I just want to be able to say whatever you want. And that's a vision I have for my mom and folks. And you have your own vision. So it's not about me. But as you're listening to Dr. Sonja, I want you to think about that last level, D, that last level, Sheila. And that last level is, what is the vision that you have for the people you are called to serve? She talked about her 100th birthday party. I mean, that's like, I don't know who thinks like that. I mean, it's the first time I ever heard that. And all she wanted her kids to say is that mom changed it for us. Now I got a new car out front. Now I'm able to take a trip to Hawaii. But mom changed it for us. You are a sales visionary. You are a sales visionary. At the end of the day, you are a what? A sales visionary. And all I want you to do as you're listening and you're watching is I want you to write these words. And I'm going to turn it back over to Sonja. But write these words. I am a hashtag sales visionary. I spelled visionary wrong, but that's okay. You can fix that. I am a sales visionary. I am a sales visionary. I am a sales visionary. You have a vision for the people you were called to serve, and you need those resources. You need to develop those resources. You need a branding team. You need a marketing team. You need to make sure you can hire people. You need people like Dr. Sonja and her team that can help you really go serve the people you were called to serve. You are enough, but you can't do this by yourself. Moses couldn't do what he did with the vision without the resources. Hammer, a nail, building a ship. It's going to take resources. Do me a favor. Look right below the video, and write these words. I am a hashtag sales visionary. I am a hashtag sales visionary. I am a what? Hashtag sales visionary. And that's just the sign. That's just the bat signal that you've got a vision and you're developing the resources to execute that vision. You are a hashtag what? Sales visionary. Hit the heart button, hit the like button. We're going to pay this thing forward. Hit the share button and write these words. I am what? Enough. Dr. Sonja. I'm gonna stop interrupting, but I had to jump in there because in all these interviews, my 15 years of doing this full time, all the time, no one has ever told me the vision for when they're 100 years old. And I'm gonna adopt that. That's gonna go down in my plan at my 100th birthday party.
It's hard to get out, I know, for sure.
All I want to hear from my 2 sons and any grandkids that they helping to produce along the way is, Dad changed it for us. That's all. Those are good words. So you, the entrepreneur, you, the business owner, you, the champion, you, the author, you, the speaker, you, the coach, you, the person that's hearing the sound of our voice right now, you'll make the $250,000. You'll make the $1 million. But one thing I want you to know, you've got a vision. God's given you the talent. That's not for everybody, but it's for me. He gave you the talent. He gave you the experience. He's given you everything you need to step forward. You're a sales visionary. With that being said, go ahead and take it away, Sonja.
Wow, I don't know what happened to my screen over here. It looks funny, but I can still hear and see everything.
Oh, hold on. I'll fix it for you. It might have been me. Okay, how's that?
No, it's okay. I'll figure it out. The camera's still on me, so we're good. We're good.
Okay, we can see you. You look the exact same. You're in the right place.
We're good then. I can be able to see. I just see the notes on there. So.
Oh, you know why? Because I had the notes up while we were talking. I had us in a small box, so it should pop up in a minute.
Yeah, it probably will in a minute. But I wanted to get to number 2 because folks are like, oh, this is all great, but hey, can we get to some money here so they can understand why number one is so important. But number two is, I call it the secret weapon. And for every business, no, everybody listen to me closely. For every person on here who has a business, whether you just launched your business or you're in the bills, launching business, not really knowing what you're doing right now, but you know you're supposed to be doing something, or if you're in a place where you're in the bill stage, you know, you've been doing a little bit, making a couple of sales here and there, but not really getting paid your worth. And some are in the expansion stage. They want to know how to work less and make more. And I call the secret weapon is, for everyone listening, if you have a business or you're thinking about it or on the verge or whatever, or launching, one thing I believe that we miss as entrepreneurs and business owners is the number one thing. I'm not talking about doing another Facebook ad. I'm not talking about paying another dime into marketing per se. I'm not talking about going out there and finding all these things, because some of us right now are looking for clients, right? Let's be honest. Everybody, Shay, is looking for a client, correct? Mm-hmm. They're looking for their next client.
Yes.
But how about you get into a place where the clients are in the room? And what I call it, the person with the mic wins. And the one thing I learned along the way, and I got to go back and tell you, that $250,000 was not done by a Facebook ad. It was I call it the organic social media way, just being online, sharing my story and inviting people on a journey. That's what I consider sales to be, is inviting people on a journey to help them solve the problems that they have. And then to the $1 million, it wasn't an ad. It wasn't any marketing. Truth be told, I didn't know anything about branding. I didn't know anything. I just knew I liked things nice, clean, and elegant and regal. That's all I wanted. I just wanted it clean. I didn't want to look like anybody else. I just wanted to represent me. And I realized when I got on the stage with a mic in my hand that I didn't have to pay an advertisement fee. I didn't have to do anything. So the only thing I needed was to get on a stage and share my story and my journey. And when I tell you it changed the game, so point number 2 is use the secret weapon. And for every business owner, if you have a business and you want to advertise without doing the advertisement fee, let's be honest, if you did Facebook ads, come on, you're talking about $5,000-$10,000 a month just in ads to get the quality of people that you want and you know you're supposed to be serving. But imagine if you got on a stage and shared your story with the audience and the people that need to hear from you. And a lot of times somebody's saying, right, well, I don't want to do that. Well, you go ahead and try to find those clients. And if you're talking about 6 figures and 7 figures, this is the only thing that I know. Are you still there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you loud and clear. I have my notes up now, so I was putting point number 2.
Oh, okay,
use the secret weapon. Get on a stage.
Use a secret weapon and share your story. It's not about ads. It's none of that. And when I say, I'm gonna give some. Let's talk numbers for a second. Shay, is that okay?
Yes, go right ahead.
Imagine you right now as a business owner, and there's an audience out there. Let's say there's 100 people in a room, and 2 different ways. Way number 1 is that they pay you to come and speak. They pay, and I know somebody's like, well, how do I find all this? Just hold for a second. I want you to just visualize this. Someone pays you, let's just say $3,500. $3,500 for you to go share your story or your message, which is tied into your business. This is the part that most speakers, those of you who are speakers and authors and things like that, this is how you're leaving money behind because you don't have products and services. But imagine if you got paid $3,500, right? And I'm going to pull up my slide. You guys can't see it, but I'm just going to make sure I get the numbers right. It's something that I share, but it is the numbers. If you were paid $3,500 to speak and you only did it twice a month, because you got a full-time business you got to run, twice a month, that's $7,000 a month. Times 12, that's $84,000, Shay, that they can bring into their business because they're in the right place at the right time, speaking to the right audience, right? Because they understand if I just get the mic in my hand and share my story and be on the right platform, everything, that's not bad change, $84,000 part-time.
You know, I wrote that down. I know you can't see it. But I think you can see me now, I think.
I can.
Okay, good. So let me see. I don't know. So what I did is keep going. You're doing well. I just wrote down in the notes so the audience can see it. Point number 2. Can you see that now? I don't know if you can see it. Okay.
Yes.
So I was writing it down. Share your story that is tied into your business. Everyone do me a favor. Look right below the video and just put share your story. Point number 2, use the secret weapon, share your story. Keep on going. I don't want to interrupt you. You're on the flow.
So just imagine if you did that. Now, this is something new that I know some of you already know. Just pretend like you didn't know this. And imagine if you got paid to speak because it's tied into your business, because you're a smart business owner, you're a smart entrepreneur, and you have products and services that are connected and you're able to sell them. This is what it's all about. The revenue and all of that is because you have something on the back end. It's the number one mistake I've seen speakers have. It's not having anything. I made that mistake one time, never did it again. Got on the stage, 1,000+ women in the room, and oh my gosh, I came off the stage and they rushed to the back and I had a table with nothing on it. Like, well, how do I keep in contact with her? How do I do it? I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
You had nothing to, you really?
Thing.
I didn't know that story.
No, most people, my clients know, they're like, why did you not start speaking earlier? I started with being a coach and consultant first. And then people started to hear me and they would that's how I got on television of Bravo. Someone heard me on Periscope, got a phone call, said, hey, would you like your own television show? I'm like, yeah, right. Stop. I'm being punked right now. They're like, no, we just heard you on Bravo. We heard your story. You know, you're a veteran, 21 years. You've been in combat. I'm like, okay, this is real. That's the story of how I got to television, is because I was doing it the organic way. I was sharing my story. It's the same platform. I said, if I could talk to 5,000, 25,000 people on Periscope, social media at one given time, I surely can stand on stage. But I had to learn. And so I decided to start teaching other women the same thing. Like, okay, Doc, I want to do this. Well, how much money do you want to make? Mm-hmm. But more so, how much influence and impact do you want to have on the world? You got to know who your audience is. You got to know what the 7 different areas where you go find those speaking events. But I digress. We'll get into that later. But going back to the numbers, that's 84,000. So imagine business owners that are listening to me, those that are serious. The 2%ers is what I call, the 2%ers, because 98% of the population is not going to do anything. They're going to keep their business just the way it is. They want to struggle. They want to go through that. But 2% are like, you know what? I'm not going to be like everybody else. And you're going to decide that you're going to, let's say, pay to play. Let's say you decided and someone said, hey, we're not going to pay you to speak. However, you go to an event for free. I've done events for free. No big deal. Because I know if I have a product or service, just $997, less than $1,000. And if I go and I have the right audience and I understand the dynamics of having a conversation with the audience that's going to take them to another level, to their next level. Let's say I sold 3 products or services from the back table. $3,000. I just needed 3 people in that room, right? Or $3,000 product, and it was 10 people that I sold it to. That's $30,000 in a month. I'm still only doing 2. That means I got 5 clients at each speaking event, right? Let me say that slower. Let's say you have products and services from $997 to $10,000, but I'm just going to use $3,000. And somebody, I hope and pray you're listening. I need you to think with your future ears, not the past ears. The future is telling you now, I need to make sure I have premium products and services. I don't want to be like everybody else. It's the difference in being a Toyota, which I have one, my son has it, or a Bentley. You don't see advertisements for Bentley, but you see the vehicle running around. So again, $3,000, 10 clients a month, that's $30,000 times 12. That's $360,000 in your business. And you didn't have to pay an advertisement fee. You just took your story on a stage and you shared your story and your message.
Whoa, that was point number 2. And tell us, you said $3,000 product is sold.
And you have 10 clients a month.
How many months?
10 a month.
Okay.
Let's say you go to events and there are 25 people, there may be 100 people. I'm not asking you to be in front of thousands of people. Get in the right room. Talking about a $3,000 product or service, 10 people, and someone like product or service, have you can do one-on-ones, have conversations with them about how they can increase their revenue, how they can do sales, and how they can change their life, and how to have a better relationship. Or have a workbook or something where you create products and services to get, you owe people the opportunity to work with you because you're amazing. You owe that to them. And it's a simple fact, if you're not doing it, I'm going to be honest, shame on you. you're giving stuff away. And I did it for many years, gave stuff away. I gave it away. But I can call the, Sprint at the time and say, hey, no, I'm over here serving, right? And I want you to understand that I'm here. I'm walking this journey out. So I need you to understand they're going to hang up on you and cut off your phone. So it's more of you deserve and desire the lifestyle that you want. And understanding just something as simple as a $3,000 product working with 10 people a month, that's $360,000 a year. The only way I know, this is the only way, even other than real estate, you can make these big deals, but you got to have money to invest. The only way I know, you creating something from your life experiences and your knowledge. Your education has nothing to do with this. I'm sorry for all my folks who have PhDs and MDs and DDDs and all these Ds and certifications. This has nothing to do with this. This is if you have a story and a business that you want to share with the world, this is the quickest way to build revenue. This is the master plan that I know works because I did it and I show other women how to do it. And smart men, of course.
I'm a smart man. I'm taking notes over here, by the way. This is like, I love a couple points you said. Crystal Cunningham says you owe it to the people you work with. You owe it to them to be able to solve the problem that you have, to give them a product or service. One of the things that I put down that you said is so important. We're on point number 2. Use the secret weapon. Get on the stage. Share your story that is tied into, should be to your business. These are cryptic notes. Other folks taking really good notes, better than me, that's for sure. But you said something. And this is very important. Think with your future ears, not your past ears. It's one of the things that you say over and over and over again. As you're listening right now, I want to make sure you connect with Dr. Sonja. Go to Dr. Sonja, Sonja.com. Make sure you connect with her. She looks for speakers. She's maybe taking on still a handful of folks that she wants to work with, but you want to have a conversation at some point where it makes sense. She's here to serve. She's giving you the master plan. Do me a favor as you're looking right below the video. You're taking notes. Others are taking notes. We're going to bring it all together. There's a replay. Dr. Sonja, I want you to get to point number 3. I got point number 2. Did I miss point number 3? Or are you there now?
Very quickly, point number 3 is invest in yourself.
Okay, so I'm gonna come to that in a second. So let me do 2 things real quick. I'm turning right back over to you. You're rocking, you're rolling, you're in the flow. Look, you might be thinking, look, I need to get the replay. I need to hear this a second or a third time. I need the notes. I need the resources. Text the word revenue. It doesn't cost you anything. Text the word revenue to 202-999-3515. Fast forward. Get the replay. Listen to this message a second or third time. Dr. Sonja's going to talk about how to connect with her because some of you are like, you know what? I need to get I got a product, but guess what? I'm not offering it. Ain't nobody buying it. But I built this great academy over here, and I got this cool website over here. I have this wonderful webinar. Well, it's not really done, but it's written out. Like you won't believe the research that I've done to prove that. I've been to Toastmasters. And I even have my own cool Facebook Lives I'm doing. There's no audience. There's no one listening, but I'm doing it. And it's not a good thing or bad thing. It just is what it is. This is not a beat me up session. I don't say that to make fun at you because I'm the original person to make fun at. I'm the original guy. I did all that. A bag full of stuff. I had the videos, hired the coaches. It's not a good thing or bad thing. It is what it is. One of the things that Dr. Sonja asked you to do, and she said, look, listen. I think that's so powerful. She said, think with your future ears, not your what? Past ears. And so as you're out there right now, do me a favor. This is a time for you to be able to tell your story, share your message, get on the stage, and all you got to do is be authentic and be yourself. I want you to hear this. Because she said there's really 2 things you got to do when you get on that stage. And this is not what I do. This is what she does. But there's 2 things. You've got to be credible and you've got to be believable. You've got to be credible and you've got to be believable. And she said, look, tell your story. She ain't say, go over there and they're going to give you this story and you just got to go be a puppet. No, that's not what she said. She said, be yourself. Now, I'm going to ask her to talk about number 3, investing in yourself. Some of you want to get this a second or third time. I get it. Text the word revenue. There's no cost to 202-999-3515. You are a sales visionary. You've got a vision, but there's no resources. And she's sharing with you, hey, you got to develop your research. You got a story? Great. It's tied to your business? Great. Here's what you need to do. And here's the message that I want you to put down below. I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Sonja. And this is why I asked her if she would spend some time with you. And it's just a principle. It's not a new idea. It's an oldie, but it's goodie, but it works. And they call it a fundamental principle because the fundamentals always work, with or without you. And here it is. If someone else has done it, so can you. Yes. See, that's the good news. If someone else has done it, so can you. Let me say that again. Someone write that right below the video, right below the video. If someone else has done that, so can you. Gina Bell put master plan, mic in hand, products, and I got to sell a service. She summed it up right. That's her note. Master plan. Put a mic in my hand. All right now. I like this. Put a mic in my hand. Again, you're laying it out. And if Dr. Sonja can do this, so can you. Now, she's going to talk about investing in yourself. And maybe you've done that before. You made some investments. It's okay. It's not a good thing or bad thing. Maybe the timing wasn't right. Maybe the coach wasn't right. Maybe the program wasn't right. Maybe the video wasn't right. But if she talked about investing in yourself, I want you to continue to tell yourself, just show up. My good friend Andy Henriquez says you got to show up for your life. And sometimes you show up for the lab. You tune in to the #1 business development and revenue focused late night show in the country, and nothing happens. You just show up. But then you show up a second time, and you show up a third time. And then all of a sudden, one idea. Yes. It clicks. It all comes together. And how many ideas do you need to change your life? One. That's right. One good idea implemented is better than 1,000 ideas you know right now. Dr. Sonja is giving you 3 ideas right now. She's laying them out. She's giving you the details right below that. But do me a favor. Write this right below the video. Look, you're taking note. Note takers are money makers. This is not for me. Your pen is for. You wrote what your vision is. So look right below the video and put one good idea implemented. Mm-hmm. Just one. It's better than 1,000 ideas you know right now. All right, Shay, I heard you. One, write that right below the video. One. Just how many? One. Just how many? One. One good idea implemented is better than 1,000 ideas you know right now. And so what's the one idea that I'm taking away from the master plan is put a mic in my hand and just be me. Now, she's going to talk about investing in yourself, and that's important. But she laid it out. She gave the numbers. Some people show up and they're here to motivate. They're here to empower. They're here to inspire. They're here to encourage you. That's cool. Dr. Sonja is here to be the resource. She's the answer to what you've been looking for. And someone out there has a goal of finding you right now. So Dr. Sonja is going to help them find you. She's the first person that ever showed up and said, look, I'm here so people can chase you, not you chase them. What? I'm here so people can chase you, not you chase them. What? Okay, Dr. Sonja, go ahead and take it away. I know we got to come down the home stretch. I know we're in like overtime, but this is so important. Yeah. Look, let me tell you, sometimes you show up and there's a lifetime benefit. And the reason I want you to have the recordings, I want you to listen to this a second time. You can fast forward to the right part. The second time, a third time, a fourth time, till these ideas are burned into your subconscious mind. And for all of my podcasters, all folks who listen to the conference calls, all the folks who hear this replay, and you're out there right now, just know Sonja is the answer that you've been looking for. And it's not about Dr. Sonja, but it's about the gift that she's been given to transfer over to you. It's about the vision. The vision doesn't come from Dr. Sonja. That's not where it came from. The vision came from on high. No matter who you believe in, I happen to believe in God, he gave her this vision and gave her the tools and resources so now she can pass that vision and serve you. So she's just a pass-through vessel for you. Again, it's not about me. It's not about Dr. Sonja. It's not about the show. This is all about you. Dr. Sonja, number 3, talk about that.
You know, first I got to say, Shay, thank you for creating a platform and being the first one to understand that there's some folks up thinking about their business and how do they do this. So I got to say thank you again for taking not even the high road, taking the road less traveled. This is the road less traveled at this time of night, because most folks are thinking, oh, I got to get my 8 hours of sleep. I'm sorry, I don't know any successful business owner sleeping that long. I'm sorry, I don't know one. If you know them, let me know. Oprah's probably made her billions now, so she's probably laid out right now. But I guarantee you she probably works so hard making $1 billion a day. So, hey, why not? You can sleep 4 and 5 hours. But some of us don't have that opportunity. And this is no longer about the hustle. This is about putting strategic plans in place. This is about planning your next level and being intentional and not just letting it happen. And so I really talk a lot about investing. And this is not for your money. This conversation I'm about to have is really a heart-to-heart with some folks who say they want to make 6 figures. They want to make 7 figures, but you invest $5. I'm sorry, that doesn't make sense. I'm not great at math other than calculating how much I just generated. I'm not great at that, but I know that doesn't pass the common sense test. And so those that are serious, the 2%ers that are out there, you got to understand investing. I always tell my clients, when you start investing in someone else, ask them, do they have a coach? Ask them, have they ever invested in themselves? And you can tell because they won't come and talk to you about a $50 product. And I'm not, no harm, no foul to anyone, but I just want to be real. Shay, is that okay?
That's okay. This is real time, real talk.
Please understand, if you want to get to that level and set yourself apart, you gotta have you have to understand what you're worth and your value. Think of all the education, all the training you got, all the hell you've been through in your life, and now you come and you want to package up your life experience and knowledge to help someone else get through something, and you're going to hand it to them and say, here you go, let me help you with this. You have a responsibility to ask them to respect who you are and what you do and say, hey, here you go, but I need you to show up. Folks don't show up for free. They get the free stuff, but imagine life happens. You give me something free. Should I just pass this over to someone? I give it to you free. Life happens. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to stop. Life happened. I'm not going to do it anymore. I can take a pause. Baby Johnny got this going on. So-and-so just graduated from college, so I got to think about this. And we never take care of ourselves and what we've been called to this earth to do. I myself this year have invested over I think we're at 369. What I make goes right back into my business. I thought I was going to shop till I drop. I'll be honest, because no one talked to me about it. They didn't. Like, hey, when you start making this level of income, you're going to invest in yourself. Like, nah. I shop less than I ever have in my entire life. And I love fashion. I just don't, because I'm focused on how my goal, just for my business, to be a better woman every single day, to be a better business owner, to be a bigger and better influencer, but is only to really generate $500K a month and generate and have 10 million this year. We're on track, but I'm just more so, but I know I had to invest in myself. I didn't know all this stuff. Come on, really? No, I needed a coach. If LeBron James, that's my favorite player, even though not in the playoffs right now.
That's okay.
If LeBron James has 3 to 5 different people with him and he needs a coach to be who he is and the Michael Jordans of the world, why don't I? Especially if I'm striving to be that person. I'm saying, why don't you? And so if you're sitting here and you're serious, my 2%ers, because not everybody's going to want to invest. They want to do it free. It's going to take them longer, but you'll sit over here and be a trailblazer and do this because you understand there's a value in investing. And I'll say this last part. There's a spirit attached to cheap. Let me say it again. There's a spirit attached to cheap. There is a spirit of poverty. There's a spirit of lack. There's a spirit of fear. There's a spirit of whatever you want to call it. But that person doesn't get to this place because of that. When you start investing in yourself, my first investment was like $1,000 a month, for about 6 months. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And then I invested $25,000 in my business and generated $250,000. That's a no-brainer. Do it all over again. Coaches that I have went from 25 to 75,000 to 175, and every time, because every level demands a new version of you. That's all I'm gonna say. So is whatever Shay has and anything he has with revenue meetings, schedule it, and don't be afraid to invest in yourself. If you really want your next level, you can't see the blind spots that are out there in business. You can't. Go find someone who's doing what you've done, or doing what you want to do, and you see the fruit produced from their tree, and not just talk. It's a lot of folks on social media. You can go Google right now, coaches and all of this. Ask them, have they invested? I ask coaches now, when the last time you invested in yourself? And I know if they're charging me $75,000, I already know the deal. Okay, they don't have a problem with asking me about price. When someone wants to come and they say, oh, it's just $1,000. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. And I don't mean to sound like that. Some of you may look at this differently, but I'm so serious about my business because 4 years ago, I was thinking about taking my life. Today, I'm thinking about giving life to other people in a way where generational wealth comes from them.
Wow. Generational wealth comes from, who do you say? From them.
From them. It's all about, if you didn't come from a wealthy family, let a wealthy family come from you. That is to my core. This is not about, making it rain and all of that. That's going to happen because I realized the game plan was I just needed a mic in my hand. It's not about being certified. It's nothing of that. It's just having a heart. There's something pulling at you to do more. And I know this is the number one way to build wealth in record time, because it takes years. I hear all the time, Dr. Sonja, you did it so fast. I look up. No, I've been preparing for this, but I invested in myself to learn this. And if you look at certain cultures, can I just say this real quick?
Yes.
There's certain cultures out there that have no problem investing, but there's others, people that are out there, it's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I can't afford that. This is not about the money you have in your account right now. It's not about you looking like, oh, I can't afford that. I did not have $25,000. I wrote a check for $2,200, Shay, and I cried all the way to the booth. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to pay for this. Oh my God, I got to pay this bill. Oh my God, my credit sucks. I said, you know what, Lord, I know you brought me here for a reason. And when I tell you the money showed up, and I sit back and I get a little emotional about it because I almost said I almost said no to my next level. Imagine I could be sitting back listening to one of you and like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to start. I'm going to do it next year. And you've been waiting. How much longer are you going to say you're going to do it next time? This is not about money that you have. This is about where you're going. And you got to invest in your next level life.
You've got to invest in your next level of advice. Look, let's give Dr. Sonja a digital applause. She's laid it out. She's being as authentic as I've seen her be. She's being as honest as she can. Dr. Gina Bell put hashtag Dr. Sonja, you are the truth. You are the truth. Your next level takes some type of investment for folks that are listening, for folks that are watching. Anisha's listening right now and watching from Las Vegas. They're all over the world paying attention as we're tuning in. It's different spaces, different places. Do me a favor. Let's give her a digital applause. Look right below the video. I'm going to ask her, how can you all connect with her? How can they stay in the conversation on social media and hear about what she's doing and what she's done for other folks? And don't worry, I'm going to ask her to come back. I'm going to do that. We won't keep her as long, but I'm going to ask her to do that. And I'm going to ask her to lay it out. She's giving you the master plan. Do me a favor. Look right below the video. And just write these words. Your next level requires what? A next level. How do you say it?
Your next level is going to require next level investment.
Your next level will require a next level of investment. Your next level will require a next level of investment. Hit the heart button. Hit the like button. Let her know that, you know what? I hear you. I feel you. This is my year. This is my month. This is my time. I'm going to own the day, and then I'm going to own my life. I love that book I just read. I'm going to own the day, and I'm going to own my life. If that's you, is you're out there right now, just look right below the video, and I'm going to tell her how to connect with you. We're not done, but just put, this is my time. Now, you got to own that. You got to own the next level. You got to own the investment. But this is my time for the breakthrough. This is my time to earn $1 million, if that's your case. This is my time to impact the lives of the people I was called to serve. This is my time. I've got to think with my future ears, E-A-R-S. I got to think with my future ears, not my past ears. Look right below the video and put, this is my time. Amber put, your next level will require a next level of investment. I feel you. I see you. Jeanette put, next level of investment, light bulb moment for her. How true is that as you're out there tuning in right now? Pamela says, yes, Dr. Sonja, you are the truth. You are the real deal, Holyfield. Hey, can't she be Oprah? Can't she be Michelle Obama? Why she got to be Holyfield? I understand. That's someone that's over 40, okay? I know you're over 40. Some of you are over 50 like me. So if you even got the joke, that tells me. What's something like real deal, Holyfield? Holyfield's still around? So you go ahead and put that down now. I'm going to encourage you all, as you're writing, this is my time, Gina. This is my time. Ebony Young said, this is my time. You're a sales visionary. LaShawna May says, you are the bomb. .com. She came a little modern. They only put .coms no more. You put www and it just finds you. But she put .com. Some people don't even put www. You can put Dr. Sonja, Sonja, and you're going to come up. It's just so amazing. But thanks a lot. In all seriousness, I don't want to give you a hard time. You're real. Derek Anthony Riley said, Dr. Sonja, you're the bomb. They're out there right now. This is my time. And you're going to own the morning, own the day. Or I say, own the day, own your life. Make it easy for some of y'all. Y'all ain't going to get up in the morning. Some of you like me. I'm still getting my 4 hours or 5 hours. But it don't matter what time. Like you're going to still sleep throughout the day. But you know what I want you to put down? As you're listening, Dr. Sonja, how can they connect with you? Some of you are already texting the word revenue, no cost. You're texting the word revenue right now to 202-999-3515 because you want to get the replay. You want to get the notes and the special bonuses that I promise you, and I'm going to do that. Ebony Young said, put a mic in my hand. Of all things you said, all I knew was what? Put a
mic in my hand. The person with the mic wins. I'm telling you, the person with the mic wins.
Mic check, mic check.
Hands her the mic for sure.
No, in all seriousness, put a mic in my hand. Powerful takeaway. LaShawna May says, this is my time. I should have added, put a mic in my hand. That's a hashtag. You should put that. Hashtag, put a mic in my hand. Hashtag, put a mic in my hand. Trevor, I would like that one. Talk about how they can connect with you. If you can, Dr. Sonja, please take some time and do that now. The folks out there that are listening, I know we're about to come down the home stretch, but can you share how they can connect with you? And then take a moment and talk about the type of folks that you work with, because you have a vision for the type of folks that you work with or that your company works with. You can't do it all yourself, but you have a team of folks that work with them. Tell us about that. First, tell us about the vision you have so people can get reconnected to your vision, because it's not just about inspiring and encouraging and empowering. It's about getting things done. And when you have that mic in your hand, what to do when that mic is in the hand, what to say when the mic is loud and they can hear your voice. It's about having the structure. It's about having the systems in place that can operate and at some point operate over and beyond your labor being involved. Talk about when she's 100 years old, her vision for her kids to be able to say, Mom changed it for us. Mom changed it for us. Someone might say Grandma changed it for us. Someone might say Great-Grandma changed it for us. 100 years old, they might say Great-Great-Great-Grandma changed it for us. Talk about your vision that you have, and then talk about the type of people you work with and how can they connect with you. Monica Nettles Johnson said, hashtag, put a mic in my hand. Montrese Robinson said, Dr. Sonja, you really spoke to me tonight. I remember you from Periscope when you first started. I remember you talked about the divorce but didn't know about the other you shared. I'm ready for my next level. Hashtag, put a mic in my hand. Maybe that's the hashtag. Y'all come up with I'll come up with hashtags. Gloria Coleman said, hello all. Perry Dub is on here, said, this is my time. Hashtag, put a what?
A mic in my hand.
Yeah, I got my t-shirt. Today's my January 1st, but I like that. Hashtag, put a mic in my hand, baby. Somebody gonna ask you what, how, and why. Take it away, Dr. Sonja.
Well, honestly, for everyone that is listening, I'll tell you where you can find me, and then I'll close it out with that. You can follow me on all social media platforms at I am Dr. Sonja. I am DrSonja, Dr. Sonja. You can also get your free gift tonight, and it's drsonjafreegift.com. drsonjafreegift.com, and it's the 5 ways to win in life and business.
drsonjafreegift.com. I like that. Where's Trevor out there? I like that. Can I have shavefreegift.com? That is brilliant. You are. One of the things she didn't tell you is that she's a
Come a long way, baby. Come a long way. Y'all don't understand.
You are the only one who can just take the mic away from me. You just like, bam. You just drop the mic and say, shit. How can you just lay that on me? drsonjafreegift.com.
Yes.
Sade.
Yes.
Can I have a happyfreegift.com? I'm going to write that one down. Trevor, you fired. Dr. Sonja look better, and she got some great ideas. Now I can't find my man, Trevor. I can't do it. He's somewhere saying, what? Black CO is in the house? But that is brilliant. Look, someone do me a favor. Look right below the video. Just type www.drsonja, Sonja, free, FREE, and if it's free, it's always for me, baby. If it's free, it's for me. Gift.com. Dr. Sonja, freegift.com. She's going to tell you what the free gift is. Again, I want you to know that. Perry Dudd says, this is my time. Ebony Young says, I'm so glad I stayed up. What do you mean? It depends on where you are in the world. For some folks, they just waking up. What are you talking about? And tuned in. I'm ignited and honored. Look, Ebony, stay in contact. Dr. Sonja is making some things happen. I didn't get to tell you that she's a branding expert. She's a marketing expert. Like, this isn't someone who just showed up one day and manna fell from on high. This is someone who's been through the fire, has been tested, and has the gift. And she what? She got to use it. Hashtag put a mic in my hand. Someone do me a favor. I'm going to come over to it right now. Just look right below the video. Thanks a lot, Loretta, for putting www.drsonjafreegift.com. Gloria, thanks a lot for putting www.drsonjafreegift.com. Look, go to the website. Let's all see if it's even working. I should go to the website. I'm not going to test it out. Y'all go to that website. Let's make sure it's working. And then I want you to hit the share button. And when you hit the share button on the video, just put www. Thanks a lot, Gloria Coleman. www.drsonjafreegift.com. Like, hit that share button. Look, Dr. Sonja, can they share this with their network? Can they give that gift away?
Absolutely. Share it. And it's really having a conversation. I talk about the 3 different levels of where we are in our life. And it's powerful because once I realize that it's a red zone, green zone, yellow zone and green zone of where we think about our life and our business, it changed the game. And that's what I really teach from, is understanding where you are and where you want to go. You know, I'll share this, Shay, if you don't mind. There's a book that I read some years ago, and it was written in 1937. Remember that book, Think and Grow Rich?
Yes, I do.
Napoleon Hill? Yeah. Well, I find myself this year on the tour, the first and only legacy tour with Think and Grow Rich, the only African-American woman.
What? I saw that in your bio. That's powerful.
And it was a book that I read. I read it 3 times at a young age in college. Didn't really understand, you're just not ready. I'm like, well, I'm reading this book, it's cute. And then I read it again in the military, and I got a little bit more understanding, where I read it the year before they asked me to be one of the national speakers. And it blew my mind of understanding the word desire. It's one of the principles. And that desire.
Oh, the burning desire.
Yes, the desire to want to do this. And Think and Grow Rich is not just about money. It's about being rich in your mind and understanding the things we've been called to do. And so I'm just truly honored that he would use me to do anything like this, because honestly, I'm not supposed to be here. But since I am, might as well make it do what it do.
Might as well make it do what it do. What's that website they can go to once again?
It's drsonjafreegift.com. drsonjafreegift.com.
drsonjafreegift.com. Everyone head over to www.drsonjafreegift.com. Ebony Young says, yes, I'm so glad for you. I support you. Let's make it happen. They're out there right now. The burning desires in the house. Dr. Sonja, let me say a couple things. Number one, for those folks that are out there, let's give her a digital applause. A digital applause. And how do we give a digital applause? How do we show our respect? She's checking her hair. I'm checking mine too. Did I grow any while we've been on here? Look, we've been on so long. Did I grow some hair? Do I need to shave? I'm not bald. My son said, Dad, you're bald. I said, son, I'm not bald. I'm shaved. I've chosen to shave most of this off, okay? I make that decision. I'm shaved. I'm not bald, shaved. So I'm just making sure ain't nothing grow back while we've been talking. But in all seriousness, here's how we give a digital applause. Look right below the video. And just write these words. You rock, hashtag Dr. Sonja. You rock, hashtag Dr. Sonja. She can go back. Her team can look at the hashtag Dr. Sonja, and they'll see the trend that's out there. And as you're writing that out, Antoinette said, clap, clap, clap. Gina Bell says, through the fire and now on fire. So you've been through the fire, now you're on fire. Just put you rock, hashtag Dr. Sonja. You rock, hashtag Dr. Sonja. That's right, Derek. She showed up for one reason and one reason only, and that is to serve and to give. And for that, it has been an honor. It's been a privilege for someone to take time. She didn't have to do this. She could be doing so many other things. You can always make more money. Yes. Always. But the saying says you can't make more time. And the promise of these episodes, I see you, Danetta. She says, you rock. Pamela Ursula says, you rock. Gina says, you rock. Karen says, you rock. The promise of these is that it's a good use of your time. Even if you can tune in and listen in. And for those that are on the podcast and those listening to the conference calls and the replay, it's a good use. Dr. Sonja, I want to give you at least the closing comments as they're putting thank you for serving us. Loretta says, you rock, Dr. Sonja. Perry Dub says, you rock. Monica Johnson is in the house, said, you rock. Look, do me a favor. Let's give a digital applause for the person who's poured out and gave us 3 steps. And one day at 100 years old, when we all get together here, we have this reunion. There'll be a reunion one day, and it might be 100 years later, and we're all sitting around, and we're going to have the same energy, but I'm not changing. I told my son, he said, Dad, no, I said, there was a time, son. There was a time. My son thinks he's the original. I got to remind him there was a time. But we'll look over and we'll say, you know what? Someone's telling us that Dad changed it for us. Mom changed it for us. What is it? It is lifestyle. What is it? It is freedom. What is it? The possibilities. I now can imagine what's possible. My good friend Delator McNeil II, who was on earlier and may still be watching, he always says, you got to see it before you see it or you'll never see it. And so Dr. Sonja, when she says Mom changed it for us, that's her vision she has for the people, her loved ones. That's her vision. Then that means they can imagine what's possible. And then they can believe what's possible. And they can take action because they've got the resources to be able to take action. Arlene Spam says, you rock, Dr. Spam. Gloria Coma says, you rock. You're out there. I'm going to give you the closing comments as you're doing that. Montrese says, Shay, you got to tell, you rock, Dr. Sonja. I'm going to give you the closing comments to be able to talk to those folks that are out there, because I know you spent a lot more time than we both anticipated. I promise next time we won't keep you as long. But you're here for the people. You've got a big heart, a heart to serve, a heart to give, and you understand, don't chase the money, add value, and the money will chase you. I want you to share your closing comments to the entrepreneur, to the speakers, to the authors, to the coaches. There's some out there right now. Life is fine. Today is my January 1st. They're on a fast track. They're changing their goals, and they're raising the trajectory of the goals. They'll hear the message. Then there's others out there, Sonja. They've had, like myself, and I may be alone, they've had some high highs, and then they've had some low lows. And then they had some high highs again, and guess what? They had some more low lows. So it's been a roller coaster ride, but that's okay. They showed up anyway because this is their time. And then there's another group of folks where they've been when I went through 2 divorces, and they're laying on their back right now. The bills have mounted up. Some things they thought was happening hasn't happened. They want to keep going, and they're sure, and they're ready, but they keep putting, as my grandmother used to say, Che. She called me Che. You just keep putting one foot in front of the other foot, and in front of the other foot, in front of the other foot. No matter what happens, you keep putting one foot in front of the other foot, in front of the other foot. Don't worry. You just do that, and things are going to work itself out. And so I'm going to ask you just to talk to them and just share just your words of encouragement in these last few minutes that we have for everyone that's out there that's listening right now. I want you to listen with new ears. Watch with new eyes. Tune in right now, because her story is her story. Her message is your message, but this might be all that you need. Others of you, I know you've already texted the word revenue. I get it. You texted the word revenue earlier because you wanted to get the replay. You want to get the notes. You want to get the special bonuses. Text the word replay. You're not going to have a meeting, by the way, but you will get the notes and you will get access to the replay at 202-999-3515. You go to your browser on your phone, you open it up like you're sending a message, you type in 202-999-3515 and just text the word revenue, and you'll get the secret access. All right, Dr. Sonja, you gave us our 3 points in the master plan. Now just share your closing comments as we go do what we got to do. It's time to go to work now.
No, I would say this, Shay. whatever you think about yourself, whether it's good or bad, it's true. I know many of us heard that. It is absolutely true. Whatever you think about yourself, whatever you think about your business is true. And even though we have these highs and lows, your mindset cannot change. It cannot. Whether you don't have a client in sight and you got $1 in your checking account, or you're on a high and you just closed 5 new clients and everything is good, just know your mindset has to remain in a certain place in order for you to get there. And you got to see it before it actually happens. I saw the $1 million before it came. I was nervous. I didn't share with a lot of people because most of us could not handle what I was thinking about, let alone me. So it was more of, you get isolated. And let me, if I can,
Sure.
This is real. You get isolated, and it's not like you're intentionally doing. Some people will not understand this journey you're going on, and you got to be very careful about who's there with you. Your family may not support you, they may not follow, your friends may not join your business, they may not buy from you, and it's okay. Just know you're not there for them. They still remember when you were tearing up the club. They remember when you first got started and you didn't have anything. They won't understand who you are now, and it's just more so of you staying in a place mentally to know it's going to come. You got to think about you being there in the $1 million mark even before you get there. And you have to have the right mindset to receive it. And I know for a fact, this is not just for me. Let me make sure I say that. Some folks say, well, you have a PhD, you have this. My PhD made me less than $7,000. I went to school thinking that it was going to make me rich, Shay. Didn't know any better. I was like, okay, what else can I do? I went back, and it didn't. But one thing I know, he changed my name for a reason. The branding piece, I never would have thought of that. I'm not smart enough to think about that. So don't think, I want you to be better than me. I want you to do this much in record time, faster than I did, because now you're hearing the truth about this is hard work. But this is what I want to say. Closing. You got to work smarter and not harder. There are a lot of people working hard right now that are broke. You got to figure out how to work smarter. And that's why you go find someone, whether it's me, Shay, Trevor, amazing businessmen, whoever it is that you're supposed to be working with, go have that conversation and do it scared. Working with people, we got to understand. You got to figure out who you want to work with and who you don't want to work with. And you get to decide how fast and where your business goes. I thank you all for your time. I look forward to talking and seeing many of you in the very near future. And I look forward to working with Shay and Trevor in the near future because I see big things coming.
All right. With that being said, we appreciate you. We love you. You are truly amazing. Dr. Sonja, I'll take you off because I'm going to close up right now. If you want to hang for another minute or two, you can. I know you got to do some things. So we're done. We're closing up.
You.
She's like, Shay, my gosh.
Time went by fast. I didn't realize what time it was. I'm like, oh, wow. But this was good. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you so much for allowing me to share just a piece of who I am with the world.
You are amazing. God bless. I'm looking forward to connecting with you soon.
Bye.
Talk to you then. For those folks that are tuning in and listening as we wrap and come down the home stretch, I want you to all know that you are amazing. You are incredible. Dr. Sonja's laid it out. We're done. Do me a favor. I know for some of you, I want to make sure you connect with Dr. Sonja. I couldn't think of a better person for you to connect with. For others out there, you've got this vision, and you want the resources to execute that vision. I get that. I'm going to give you just a special number to text into. You're welcome to do that. Many of you text the word revenue. You text the word revenue. And then some of you want to be able to customize this for you for where you are. Here's what you can do. I'm going to give you a special number. You just text in, and I'll make sure you get all of the details. This is a very special number. Listen very carefully. I'm going to do it one time. You're going to text this number. May I write it down? You're going to text this number. You're going to text 202. Maybe can I still show them this? Let me give the number to text. I'm going to give you the number. I'm going to go here. And here's what you're going to do. To get the resources, I want you to have the resource. You're going to text. This is not right. Here we go. You're going to text you're going to text the word vision, VISON. So you're going to text the word vision. Let me give that to you real quick. Just for those folks that are listening. No cost. Text the word vision. I'm trying to type and talk. Text the word vision to 202-270-1662. That's my personal cell. Oh my gosh, I can't type. What am I doing? I wasn't going to do this, but I'm feeling it, and I want to make sure I help you out. Text the word vision to 202-270-1662 to get the resources for your vision. Not get. Oh boy, I can't type tonight. What am I doing? So you're gonna text the word vision to get the resources. Now, when you text the word vision, I'll do something special. It doesn't cost you, then you gotta take action now. When you text the word vision, include. So just do that now. Just open up your phone. Text the word vision. There we go. I see why they can't see me. Text the word vision to 202-270-1662 and include your first name, your last name, your best contact number so we can get you the information, and your email. I'm going to email you right away. Now, text the word vision to 202-270-1662. You're out there right now, and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, Shay? As I'm listening, as I'm tuning in right now, I want to get the resources. I'm ready. This is my year. Today is my January 1st. Today is my January 1st. Today is my hit the wrong button again. Today is my January 1st, and I'm ready. I'm ready for a new year. I'm ready for a new opportunity. I'm ready to get the resources to execute the vision that's been given to me for the people I'm called to serve. So you're going to text my personal cell. I can only do it for the first 20 people. After that, someone from my team may contact you. But for the first 20 people, it's on the honor system. If you listen to the recording, you're going to text the word vision to 202-270-1662. Text the word vision to 202-270-1662. Include your first name, include your last name, include your best contact number, and email. And then let's get you the resources that you need. You see, one thing I know is I don't work with salespeople. I work with sales visionaries. And the vision, it just represents what you want to do for the people you were called to serve and the difference you want to make in their lives. So one of the reasons many of you are texting the word vision right now, text the word vision. So I should put word there. Someone said text what? Text the word vision to my personal cell, 202-270-1662, is because you have a vision for the people you were called to serve, and it's time for you to get the resources. It's time for you to make it happen. Look, it's time for you to serve so big and to serve your family and serve those you were really, really called to serve. And at the end of the day, are you a sales visionary or are you just someone pushing products? And I believe that you are a sales visionary. You understand that sales helps you develop the resources necessary to execute the vision you have for yourself and the people you were called to serve. And the highest level of sales is really becoming a sales visionary. Because once you're a sales visionary, then you can just make it happen. And for so long, I know when I was starting, I used to say, Shay, it's a numbers game. Sales is a numbers game. Sales is a number game. Business is a number game. The more people I talk to, the better my chances. That's not true. You are disruptive. It's time for disruption to take place. Look, here's what I'm here to tell you for those folks that are tuning in. And this is just extra bonus. I hadn't planned on doing this, but sales is not about the numbers. It's about people. And I want you to know that. There are people right now that need you. Sales is about being accountable to the people with the gifts that have been given to you. Sales visionary. Think sales visionary. Sales helps you develop the resources necessary to execute the vision you have for yourself, for the people you were called to serve, and for your loved ones. But Shay, if that's the case, take a moment and walk me through what you're trying to tell me. Okay. Let me tell you what I'm trying to tell you. Let me just break this thing down in about a minute, because for some of you, you are texting the word vision. You have a vision. It's time to get the resources. It's time to be accountable. Look, sales is a form of accountability. And it's the number one form of accountability that a lot of people avoid. They avoid it like it's the plague. They really avoid it like it's the plague. That's not you, but that's exactly what takes place every single day. Now, as you're listening right now, like, Shay, I just want to get the resources, okay? I'm ready, okay? I get it. I'm a business owner. This ain't my first rodeo. I'm with you. And so even if you hate sales, you say, Shay, I hate sales. I hate sales. I hate sales. I feel you. I hated sales too, but I needed it. I hated sales, but I needed it. I hated sales, but I needed it. Here's what I know. You can't hate sales and love your vision. You can't do both at the same time, Amber. You can't do both, LaShonda. No more than you can love your vision and hate sales. Okay, Shay, I'm with you. I got the vision. I'm following you. So what are you telling me to do, Shay? Give me something to do. Give me some action that I can do right now. I'm with you. Here's what I want you to do. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. I love my vision and I love sales. That's an affirmation. Someone jot that right below the video. Look right below the notes. Jot that right below notes, like right now. Put that like right below the notes right now. I love my vision and I love sales. I love my vision and I love sales. I love my vision and I love sales. I want you to tell you that, tell yourself that 7 times a day for the next 7 days. Like when you wake up in the morning, I would tell yourself, I love my vision. The vision I have for myself, the vision I have for my loved ones, and the vision I have for the people I was called to serve. I am a sales visionary. I am a sales visionary. I am a what? Sales visionary. That's who you are. That's who you represent. That's what you stand by. So here's what I know. If you need the resources, Amber, if you need the resources, when you don't sell, you don't have the resources to execute the vision. That's what I know to be true. When you don't sell, you don't have the resources to execute the vision. So you're stuck in this quandary. You're trying to improve your business, but it's not working. Look, Ebony, you love sales. I love my vision and I love sales. I love my vision and I love sales. I love my vision and I love sales. The reason I asked you to text the word vision, because I want to make sure that you have the resources to execute the vision. It's my gift to you. It's my gift. Now, you can include your first name. So you're going to text. That's my personal cell right there. For 20 of you, it's going down right now. This is your time. You're drawing a line in the sand. You're moving forward. And you want those resources that you need to execute the vision. You love your vision and I love sales. You are a sales visionary. Text the word vision. That's my personal cell to 202-270-1662. Get the resources. Include your first name so I know who you are. I'll try to personally call you. Get your last name. Include that. Include your best contact number and your email. Because here's what I know, Perry. Here's what I know, Gloria. Here's what I know, Loretta. Here's what I know, Montrese. Here's what I know to be true, Ebony. Here's what I know, Amber. When you embrace sales, you are embracing your responsibility to manifest the vision that's been given to you for the people you were called to serve. This is your time. This is your year. It's going to happen when? Now. It's going to happen when? Now. It's going to happen when? Yeah, now. So selling is the power you've been looking for. It's going to help you develop the resources to execute the vision you have for yourself, those loved ones, and I always say the people you were called to serve. You are a hashtag sales visionary. You are a hashtag sales visionary. You are what? Hashtag sales visionary. Do me a favor. Look right below the video. Look right below the video and just write these words. I am a hashtag sales visionary. I am a hashtag sales visionary. I am a hashtag sales visionary. I know it. I feel it. I'm with you. Look, I'm on your street. We're going down there together. You are a business owner. I was talking to someone and they said, Shay, I hate sales. I said, how can you be a business owner and hate sales? I don't want you to sell anyone anything. I want you to solve a problem. See, people will pay you today. This is my belief. This is a core principle. I believe in principle, process, strategy, and actions. Principle, process, strategies, and actions. And here's what I know. People will pay you today if you help them solve a problem today. We're in the problem-solving business. And so we're going to solve some problems, right? We're going to make sure that they can solve some problems. So I mentioned to you earlier, and I'll tell you again, I don't work with salespeople. I changed that narrative. Change your story, change your life. I work with sales visionaries. The vision just represents what you want to do for the people and the difference you want to make in their lives. That's all the vision represents. You are a sales visionary. Amber, you're a sales visionary. Gloria, you are a sales visionary. You are a sales visionary. And here's what I know. Without sales, your vision isn't going anywhere. So I'm asking for permission to help you succeed in your vision. I'm asking for permission to help you succeed in your vision right now. And if that's you and you're like, Shay, you have my permission, just put you have my permission. Just put you have my permission. You have my permission. Because that's all I want you to think right now. I want you to think sales visionary. Just think sales visionary. If you're like, Shay, it's time for me to be held accountable. Shay, it's time for me. Shay, it's really time. Like, in all seriousness, it's time. This was cool, but I'm ready to be held accountable. I'm ready to work with a group of folks. Matter of fact, you can be part of our sales visionary accountability team. I scratched myself. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this off. I mean, you text the word vision to 202-270-1662. That's my personal cell phone number. That's cool. I'll make sure you get that. But some of you right now, you're thinking, you know what? I'm ready to be a sales visionary. Like, I'm ready. Like, no, I'm ready. Let me do something for you. For those folks that text, can I do undo? Oh, sheesh, I don't know if I can do undo. For those folks that text the word vision to 202-270-1662. Again, you already text the word vision to get the resources, and you include your first name and your last name and your best contact number. I want you to put this little special note. Put your special note, and then I'll have my team make sure they send you something really super duper cool. Let me go over here. Can I type? Where is this thing at? Hold on. Don't tell me it's dying on me. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay. I want you to type this in there. Type this in there. You have my permission. So I believe in rewarding people who take action. And so here's the instructions. Just follow me here. Follow me. In all seriousness, I'm only going to do this one time, and I wasn't planning on it, but you're here, and I'm here. So let's just do this together. I'm going to send it to you. You're going to get it instantly. This is my personal cell, so I've got to make sure my assistant gets it right to you. Ebony, Amber, Gloria, Calvin, you're sending me personal notes. I can't read my personal notes right now. Yeah, I'll get it to you. Text the word vision to 202-270-1662. Put your first name, put your last name, your best contact number. You've done that in your email, but then put you have my permission. You have my permission. And all I'm asking for here, is I'm asking for permission to help you succeed in your vision. That's all I'm asking for is permission. So you're going to text the word vision to 202. They do that right now. Like right now, they get your phone out. Like get your phone out right now and text the word vision to 202-270-1662. Include your first name, include your last name, include your best contact number and email, and then the secret back code for some of you. Some of you just want the resources. That's cool. But some of you like the secret back code is you have my permission. And that's just the code on there that I know, because this is my personal cell phone. And for the first 20 people, I want to hold you accountable. We're going to work together. You're going to hold me accountable, and I'm going to hold you accountable. And why are we going to do that? Why are we going to do that? Well, here's the principle. The principle is we'll often do more for others than we'll do for ourselves. Let me tell you again. We'll often do more for others than we will. Where's that at? Here, I think it's here. No. We'll often, no. Okay, here it is. We'll often do more for others than we'll do for ourselves. So just the fact that you're in a sales visionary accountability group, just the fact that we're in the conversation, just the fact that you text me doesn't mean it's going to happen. It just means it's more likely to happen. Why is that? Because sometimes you need people to believe in you before you believe in yourself. Well, let me tell you something. I remember when I got started, and some of you know my story, and I was thinking to myself, if I could just work with someone, if I could just take that step, if someone would just believe in me, right? Just believe in me. And as I was talking to my coach at the time, he said, Shay, you will be one of the top 5 sales trainers of your generation. I said, huh? What? No way. That's not possible, right? Because, heck, I don't even like sales. He said, no, really. You will be. I said, okay. He believed it. The only other person on the whole planet that thought that was even remotely possible was Mother Dear. When I told Mother Dear what my coach said, I said, look, Mom, this guy says I can be one of the top 5 sales trainers, and there's no other body that looks like me that I know that's doing this. You know what she said? You're already number 1. That's kind of impossible. Can't be number 1, Mother Dear. No, you're number 1. I believe you. You're going to be number 1. You're already number 1. They just don't know it yet. Now, only I get it now. I'm an old guy. It's not like I was 5 years old, but just Mother Dear telling me that you're already number 1. They just don't know it yet. Now, I want you to know that. So right now, you're already number 1. They just don't know it. And so one of the reasons that I designed, one of the reasons we put together the Happy Entrepreneur Network, it's called Happy Entrepreneur Network. It's the world's largest organization for the well-being of an entrepreneur. And I believe that the results that show up in your life, I believe that with every core in my body, which is why I created the Happy Entrepreneur Network, I believe that the results that show up in your life are really just as important as the results that show up in your bank account. So for some folks out there, they were just thinking, you know what? I just need to get some results. I need results in my life. I need results in my bank account. Can you help me do that? Is that even possible? And I said, yeah, it's possible. We can certainly help you do that. I mean, why couldn't we? It made sense. It made sense. And it made sense, right? It made sense and it made sense. And so we created that. And what's our overall mission? Our overall mission is really to inspire, to empower, and to provide resources for the entrepreneur to live a balanced life and execute their vision for the people they were called to serve. So we're here for one reason and one reason only. And the end of the day is really just to serve. It's to make a greater difference for someone else. We're not here for the money. We're not here for ourselves. We're here to help serve and make a difference for someone else. So with that being said, I want you to know that it's been an honor. It's been a privilege. I'm looking here to make sure you see my screen. Yeah, you are. It's been an honor and it's been a privilege to serve you. I want you to know that you're amazing. You're incredible. You've got greatness inside you. And for you, the best is yet to come. For you, the best is yet to come. For those folks, I'm going to encourage you to tune in. Make sure you find us over at happyentrepreneurstribe.com. Make sure you text the word revenue for those that want to get the recording. And for others, you did something special. I can't find that. You did something different. You're in that 1% of the population of the world, by the way. You're like me. You're crazy. You're that entrepreneur. You're that person that believes you can be a happy entrepreneur. That's you. You're that person that's listening right now and says, you know what, Shay? I get it. I now get a happy entrepreneur. I am a sales visionary because happy does not mean we are naive to what's going on in the world. Happy doesn't mean that every day is rainbows, sunshine, and unicorn and cupcakes. Happy, but we don't work for free. Okay, so you can't just get us to work for free. We are happy, but we don't always jump up and down and have this big smile on our face. We are happy, but we don't pretend that we don't screw up and that our mess and stuff don't stink. We get it right. We work on it. We get it right. We believe that as happy entrepreneurs, we don't have all the answers or solutions to the problems. We're just everyday folks, real problems, serving real people, giving real ideas, making a real difference in the world. We're happy, but we're not closed-minded. At the end of the day, we strive to approach things in a positive and optimistic way. And that's why we show up at the lab. That's why we have this mission to inspire, to empower, and really to provide the resources for the entrepreneur to live a balanced life and execute their vision for the people we were called to serve. So with that being said, it's been an honor to serve you. It's been a privilege. Someone said put the number up one more time. They didn't get the number. Let me just get that here and just bring that screen up. I'm going to do that, and then I'm done. I was done a while ago, but hey, sometimes, you just got to hang out and just have a little fun, and that's what this is all about. I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy the fun that we have, and that didn't work, so that didn't work. Okay, here we go. Text the word vision to get the resources, text to 202-270-1662. Again, 202-270-1662. Include your first name, include your last name, your best contact number, and your email. And for some of you, put the special code, because we're going to help you create that legacy, Amber. That's my promise. We're going to help you create that legacy so you have the resources. So when you're 100 years old, they can say, Dad, change it for me. Or Mom, change it for us. Auntie, change it for us. We are going to create the wealth. If we didn't come from a family, and I didn't come from a family that gave me wealth, we're going to create wealth for the next generation. Hey, I'm done. I'm having fun. I'm done. I've been hanging out with you. For those folks that are tuning in and don't know who the heck I am, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. The happy entrepreneur. I want you to make it a great day, everyone. Make it a great day. And my promise to you is we'll make good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless. And I wish you success on your journey. You're amazing. You're incredible. I love you all. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for taking notes. Thanks for sharing this message with so many folks. I appreciate you. I love you. I'll see you on the next episode. God bless. And bye-bye for now.